man. Uh-huh. This conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us.
Good evening. Grand Rise. To all my overseas brothers and sisters and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters. Hey, welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. Today is Thumpin Thursday. We in the building. We late, but we in the building, y'all. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. First and foremost, big up to all my... Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. Big up to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Secondly, big up to the best moderators in the game, man. Starting with Lil J Bucks, Master Teacher Fox Down, TLS, President McKenzie, aka P Mac, Coach Ricky, Gare Bear, Big Frank, Club Can't Get In, Sean Deere Core Lord, Uncle P, my big bro, Professor Remo, bringing up the real for show. We got them queens, man, from the first lady, Miss GG Gaming Palace, to Miss Star Wars Markets LLC, aka Miss Kimber, y'all. Big Dog, the beautiful Miss Arsha Brooks, Queen Vonda Black, and last but not least, the Queen Goddess, Miss CC Craven, carefully. Hey man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Go get your snacks, go get your wraps, go get your sip and taste, go get your Scooby snacks, man. Get the kiddos and relax, man. And come on, check us out for about a couple hours. You feel? But you know, I like to collect my thoughts and collect my. Anyway, y'all know what it is, man. But to get my thoughts and notes together, man, while I let y'all hear the theme song, put out my beautiful voice on top. You feel? Yo.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bit of conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, knowledge supreme, infinite. Chicago got us dipping, excited, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leave it in the comment, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, roll ride feuds, we supersonic, big gang is conquer, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love us, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love us, but don't judge us. Block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers, the block, giving it back. The hood lovers, broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. I am your host, Beard Gang is Khan, aka the Con Man, BKA Mr. B. DK. Welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope all the family is doing well, man. Hey, we made it, man. It's almost over with, man. Almost time for a new strong. You feel me? So appreciate everybody for rocking with me. That's been rocking with me. Like how they rock with me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Hey man, listen.
It's Thursday, man. It's it's Thumpin Thursday. On the show, man. We found something to thump on. Listen, right now, what I'm saying, the way I feel, yeah, we can keep it to be, we gonna do a little thumping joint, but man, I just want to let everybody know, thank you, man. It's been a journey. I started this thing, um, with an idea, and I continue to grow, and you know what I'm saying, to do what I was, needed to do to keep pushing this thing off. I mean, we ain't exactly where we want to be, you know what I'm saying? But we where we need to be, if that makes any sense. We ain't where we want to be, but where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just thank y'all, for tuning in every night. You know what I'm saying? Being bothered with whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, big ups to For Show TV. Big ups to the TMB with Monkey Mans. Big ups to the Jordan Zan from Frequency. And big ups to all the people that follow them, you know what I'm saying, that come over to the channel and participate with what we got going on. Big ups to everybody, man. I want to give flowers to everyone. You know what I'm saying? That help make this, thing that we do over here special. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody. Uncle P in the building. Uncle P in the building, man. What's going on with you? Uncle P? Hope you feeling good, man. Man, no, I don't feel bad, I was saying my sinuses and the allergies was kicking in. At first, man, I was having a horrible day at work, especially at work. But it worked itself out. You know what I'm saying? I was around a lot of steam today, so man, that kind of helped open pause. That kind of helped, you know what I'm saying, with my breathing situation. You know what I'm saying, with the sinuses. Yeah, man, it is what it is. But y'all know what it is, man. Let me open up the show, and y'all know how I like to open up every show. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time, y'all, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. As people record you with and come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, our families, more our extended families, more especially our Bearded Conversation, our Bearded Studios, our Bearded Lounge at the Dark, and our Bearded Tabernacle family. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. And then we're gonna E40 that thing and sprinkle a little support on top because a little support go a long way. You know what I'm saying? And then don't forget to master those 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. One last time, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. I'm saying, and then we're gonna sprinkle a little support on top. You know what I'm talking about? But no matter how you do it, no matter how you get it, you know what I'm saying? That's what we should be doing out here. Encouraging each other, uh, challenging each other, being able to be competitive or be that one that or that driving force or that push or that center or that foundation or that basis, for others. You know what I'm saying? But it starts with yourself first. So, you got to do those things for yourself. And if it's something out there that's motivate, I mean, man, listen, man, we got to take it how we take it, man. We got to get it how we get it. In this life, 2022, 2025, man, ain't nothing promised. And I ain't talking about like I'm going to pass away or nothing like that, man. It's just, sometimes, man, we sit back and we think, and a lot of times it just ain't what it is, ain't what it is. Excuse me, my bad, y'all. Before we get into anything, man, and we get to rat it off at the mouth. Hey, man, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me tonight. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me tonight. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only, with the underlying and undertone on entertainment. But we do emphasize and stress edutainment. Please do not take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work. Please do your research. Please get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion. You know, because we don't want you going out here robbing no banks, starting no votes, telling your boss what he or she can take, how they can turn it sideways, and where to put it, because we done already told you. No, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, it's cool for you to come over here and listen to what we're saying and trying to figure some things out. But, you know, don't apply these principles, you know, because everything that we might say or do here might not work for each and every individual. So, you know what I'm saying? We want you to step back, take your time. You feel me? That's why I say, do your bad work, do your due diligence, you know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do, get that second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth opinion, you know, before we just jump off. You know what I'm saying? And it's always good to do that, you know. You know how they say, man, get that second opinion, even the third one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. But man, yeah, we in the building, man. What's going on, man? Oh man, y'all, I was so tired, man. I do apologize for being late. I do apologize for being late, man. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old, man. Out here trying to do things, man, and pull all nighters and stuff like that, man. You know, trying to get into different spaces and places, you know, to build up what we got going on over here. You know what I'm saying, family? And extend our, you know, and our cable toe out, you know what I'm saying, to other people. So, yeah, man, I be tired, man. So I do apologize for being late to my beautiful people, man. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even hear my little one come in the crib, man. You know, get out of practice late now because he practiced with varsity, you know what I'm saying? I'm hitting him up like, where you at? Why? You know what I'm saying? I was going to send him an Uber, but he said he had a ride. I was trying to stay up, you know what I'm saying, until he got to the crib. But you know, man, I had to pass out for a few. That's why I'm late. Y'all know why I'm late. You know what I'm saying? Man, overtime ain't the word, like, listen, man, it's you know, so that's why I've been getting back on course. You know what I'm saying? I do love the fact that I'm able to come over here and chit chat with you guys and we can pull them 7, 8, 9 hour streams. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we ain't gonna find ourselves, you know what I'm saying, getting back to that. But you know, I'm gonna try to stick back to my little 2 hour format, man. And guess what? I do understand, even inside of those streams, you know what I'm saying, we learn a lot, we build a lot, we gain a lot, but it's still more to more information to be had, more information to be put forth to the front. I mean, pulled forth to the forefront for us to, you know, grab a hold of the things that we need to be trying to grab a hold to and change some shit, you know. So yeah, but like I say, even when we streaming for that long, man, it's still, you know, more. You know, we come back the next day and we pick it up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But I'm gonna try to stick to the 2 hours with them long strings, man. Oh, them long strings. And then y'all don't even know. Like if my brother, you feel me? If he sleep, like he might be asleep. Like when I get off, he might pop on. So even though I be in the bed or something, man, you know, I try to tap in with my brother. You feel me? Or for sure, if he pop on, if I ain't dozed off, you know what I'm saying, I try to catch him and you know participate and get it in. Well, and guess what? Even if I miss him, I still go get that like. I still go get that view time for a little bit. Sorry, you know, and I try to you know, spread it around. Um, but yeah, man, we trying to create a community over here. But yeah, damn strange, man. I don't know. Listen, and y'all was saying, boy, don't burn out. What the hell? Oh, come on, my phone acting crazy. God, if it ain't one thing, it's another. This is crazy, y'all. I ain't got no type of Well, I need to get this fixed, man. If y'all can see this screen, y'all will be disappointed in me. Like, bro, what did you do to your phone? I ain't do nothing though, man. You know what I'm saying? This bad boy didn't hit the ground a few times. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Y'all, as y'all can probably hear, man, your boy getting ugh. Man, come on, man. Now my phone. Oh my goodness, y'all. Now my phone don't work. It ain't one thing, it's another, man. I apologize, y'all. I'm trying to get my phone to do what it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. Come on, man. Look, the late to my own string, can't get my shit. Oh my goodness, man. Anyway, fuck it. I was trying to get up into my phone, man. It's been y'all just don't know, man. And as y'all, I know y'all can hear it all in my voice, man. The boy's sick. I do want to apologize for time to time if I may cough or something. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to cough in my people's ears and shit, you know? Yeah, man. Couple days, I'll probably be back to normal. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't put listen, when I get sick, I don't play with it, you know? Yeah, man. Oh man. And so started off with my sinuses, man. So I ain't really like, I don't know, Uncle P, I ain't really sick, cause I don't really I don't be outside. I like, man, like I just don't know what's going on. I was thinking it might have been my sinuses, man, but yeah, and then shit. I sweat, boy. I like Uncle P. I'm a what they call that? Well, not like that, cause I ain't one of them types. But I sweat a lot, so man, coming in the house with the air and shit, how they got it, and then stepping outside and it be hot. Going to work early in the morning, man. I got the hoodie on. I'm sweating this shit. Now I'm taking it off, in and out of different weathers. And then once I'm inside the work, that motherfucker be cold. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. And that's my fault, Uncle P. I should have known better to adjust with the. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like when I get to work. You know what I'm saying? I know how to keep myself. You know what I'm saying, with this weather. Sometimes we forget and whatever the case may be, or it might be a little chilly or something. We try to tough through it all that type cold type shit. You know how we do, man. First time we see something, yeah. Just like when it's yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So, that's my fault. But yeah. Couple days, man, some orange juice, some Halls. Tomorrow I gotta go get me some. You know what I'm saying? Give me Halls, give me some orange juice, man. What's that? What is that? Down some Vicks, that vapor rub, man. Throw that on my chest. Damn, man, I should be back in a couple days. You feel me? Just stay away from a few people, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, I don't keep this mucus in. You know what I'm saying? Get this mucus out. Mucus. Well, I ain't gonna get into all that, but mucus is one of the primary reasons. You know what I'm saying? When you got a cold, you stay sick. So I always tell my kids, man, get it out. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of it. Get it out your system. You know what I'm saying? Listen, blow your nose, don't swallow, get that spit up out of there, get it up out of there, get it up out of there, get it up out of there. As long as you keep it in and it builds up, it starts to block shit. So, yeah. But I'm pretty sure that's just some common knowledge. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, probably know all that. We ain't gonna get into too much because they like to hit folks with medical misinformation. Listen, I am not a doctor. I ain't telling y'all what to do, how to do, what to go get it, none of that. You feel me? Because I'm under the weather. So obviously I can't tell y'all to do nothing. You say they have some eye drops that works for sinus and allergies. It works in 24 hours. Uncle P, I got some Nasaline. I got everything. Claritin, don't none of that shit work, Uncle P. And they be killing me on the commercial. Oh, it opens you up for 24. Man, that shit don't work, Uncle P. It don't. Only thing that's gonna work and get this about me, pause, you feel me, is a little bit of time. Go in there, make me a little hot toddy or something. That, nah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing that's gonna boom. Just, you know what I'm saying? Now, what it might do is hide or mask it, but it ain't gonna knock it up out of me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that hot toddy will, though, and sweating, you feel me? Woo! Once I hit one of them hot toddies, boy, I had some tea. You know what I'm saying? Some old granddaddy. I don't even like tea, but if you throw some old granddaddy and some honey in that, like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? More granddaddy than tea. You know, we get it cracking like it. And squeeze a little lemon in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm some of that tomorrow, man. Go find me some old granddaddy. You feel me? I got the honey and all the mother shits and the tea. Even though I hate, I ain't gonna use the word, the hate word, but I do not like tea, y'all. Tea, coffee, hot chocolate. Nah, I don't. None of that. I can't deal with none of that. Yeah. What's wrong with my phone, man? Y'all, if it ain't one thing, it's another round this month. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Yeah, man. I gotta go get me a new phone, y'all. Oh, I gotta go get your boy. Gotta go get a new phone. I've been trying to hold it off. I'm sorry. I'm steady trying to get into this joint. This joint won't let me in. This is crazy. Imagine I've been using my phone all damn day. Come home, put it on the charger, and that don't work. That's crazy, y'all. This is insane. This is insane. Every time I come home, man. Oh, y'all, man, this is amazing. I I do apologize, y'all. I'm steady playing. I'm trying to unlock, man. This is amazing, man. Phone don't work. I'm under the weather. This is just not the day for me today. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, man, work was okay, man. I hope everybody had a good day today, man. My day wasn't too stressful. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, I was in a place where I worked a little around some thing. You know what I'm saying? It kind of opened me up. You know what I'm saying? As far as my nasal, so I was okay. It was a pretty smooth and easy day, if I might add. Man, I gotta get on my phone, y'all. That's when I want to. I can't even. It's crazy, man. I can't even cut the damn. I can't even cut the phone off. He said, hopefully it's a malware in the phone. Hopefully it's not, man. It probably is, Uncle P. Like I'm just gonna go get me another phone, man. I'll be out of phone for a couple days. Go get me a new phone, man. Cause the phone that actually the phone that I'm using was messed up, and I had to go get another phone, and then when I messed that one up due to oh man, you know what I'm saying? Then when I messed that one up, I popped the SIM card up out of there and popped it in here and was like, okay, you know what? I ain't know that was gonna work. Let's get it. I don't know what it is, Uncle P. But like I say, man, this joint was working all day today. Now all of a sudden, man, Okay, hold on, Uncle P. All right, I might have just figured it out. Oh shit, I think I done figured it out. I done got in here, man. Oh shit, see now it's still yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's messed up. I can get in here, but it's crazy, huh? I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all like, what is going on, man? My phone messed up, man. I'm trying to unlock it, trying to get into it while I'm talking to y'all. He said a 15-second hard press will override and restart. Yeah, that's the sad. I can't even do that, Uncle Pete. I'm trying to tell you. Can't even do that. But I ain't finna play with it, man. I'm gonna let it go ahead and go off the band. But anyway, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Thumpin' Thursday. We in the building, man. Um, yesterday, man, we talked about the young man that got, lynched. Oh, y'all, okay. So y'all know the Bears are supposed to be, before I get there, so y'all know the Bears supposed to be moved to Arlington. I was talking to one of my coworkers today, and I was like, shit, the Bears gonna move to Arlington, they gonna snap. But anyway, he was like, man, Charlie Kirk from um and I'm not speaking bad, again. I didn't know Charlie Kirk was from Arlington, Illinois. He from this state. That's crazy. He from here. Oh, Charlie, man. He is from here. He is from here. I did not know that. Man, but again, man, condolences to that man's family, man, his daughter, his wife, you know what I'm saying, and anybody else that's grieving or going through a process over that brother. Uh, listen, man, and I'm gonna be fair with it, man. Nobody deserves to, be unalive the way that he was unalive. I get it, you know what I'm saying? The things that he was speaking about or that he spoke out against and the narrative that he was trying to paint and push uh, and put on another group of people, you know what I'm saying, to make himself, feel justifiable about the things that he said. Listen, we come up here a lot of times and we talk about a lot of things, so I don't want to give it to y'all like that about the about Kirk, but you know what I'm saying. Like I say, man, nobody deserves to, to be unalived in that way, man. No matter, listen, because we all have viewpoints. We all believe and feel, and you know what I'm saying. And, you know what I'm saying. We think whatever we think. You know, um, like I say, man, we just gotta do better as a people. And then, I was with Monkey Man, and we was watching it. So I don't think the young man that they caught is actually that young man. So so now all of a sudden, after they couldn't find out who killed him. So but I knew, but remember when I originally said, we got to look at the cameras, excuse me, and things like that, so we can figure out what was going on and what was happening around that time. So apparently, man, the guy was seen, or they got camera work seen with the man scaling down the building after the shot and then walking across the parking lot. And so I'm watching this with Monkey Man, and Monkey Man ain't lying. So the people, and he casually walking by with the gun. Ain't nobody running. Like, I don't know, man. I just I don't know. The young man that he got that allegedly supposedly did the crime or admitted to his father that he did the crime, and the father, helped the police, you know what I'm saying, get that young man to surrender. I don't think that young man did that. I think this young man is just a fall guy. I don't really think that he's the person. And listen, and don't get me wrong, I could be wrong, but allegedly, the young man that they got in custody. I mean, just due to the situation, I just don't think it's him. Then it's been a lot of conspiratorial thoughts about an assassination, a hit, or this, that, the third. It could have been planned, and maybe Maybe, so because I like to cover or come from it at all angles. And again, it could have been an inside job. It could have been an inside job. Motherfucker was telling him, chill out, calm down, let me get this done. And he still wanted to do his thing. And motherfucker like, man, shut him up. Or inside job to set up to make it look like the enemies of, what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean it's yeah. And then from that goes into the lynching and hanging of this 21-year-old black man, Troy Reed, down there in Delta State, Mississippi. I mean Delta State University down there in Cleveland, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying, man? I was talking to a coworker again, man. It was like, man, I think they hung because of that bicentennial. I think they actually, hung in commemoration to that. Because again, and I'm sitting down and I'm just looking at a tree and we talking and I'm telling him they said that there's no signs of foul play. And for them to report that no sounds of foul play in a situation where a person is up 10, 15 feet in the air in a tree, how did you get there? Even if you got up there and you hung yourself, trying to not, that's not, most people and don't quote me because I don't know the statistics. I'm giving from my personal, I guess. I don't want to say experience, but from just what I believe, but I think that a lot of people who commit suicide, they don't really commit suicide, or when they call someone and looking for that person to stop them, usually that's their method of, or that's their way of trying to get that help or getting somebody in there, to divert. You know what I'm saying, and to break them away from the plan. Now, don't get me wrong, some people do. But more often than not. So I don't want to make it. I don't want to tell you guys that, committing suicide is not serious. Because it is a serious thing. I'm not going to say it's a mental illness or it stems from the latter. But I mean, when sometimes, man, when people can't handle a lot of things or a lot of things going on in their life, they get depressed or it becomes overwhelming to the point where they think that their only choice or their only decision is to, step away or get away or take themselves out of the equation. And I know life is hard, man. A lot of things out here is hard, y'all. But again, man, same way I be telling the brothers, man, about, every time we have an idea, every time we talk about something, when they gonna take this or they gonna do that, we know that. Stop saying that shit. Stop saying what they're gonna do if we know it already and find ways to prepare and fight against it. Now, again, in a situation where you might not know how to fight because of the depression, that's why I encourage people, man, always keep everybody in your thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Treat people like they want to be treated. You don't treat people like how you want to be treated because everybody might not going to get treated the same way. Somebody, who was I talking? I can't remember who said this, but don't treat people how you want to be treated. Treat them how they want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all know that saying, treat people how they want to be. What is it? Treat those like how you gonna treat yourself or something like that. Have it. No, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Treat people how they want to be treated because everybody don't want to get treated like how you want to get treated. But with the suicide thing, man, like I say, I'm not classifying or saying anything or encouraging ones, but man, look, it's help. It's help out here. And if you need this help, man, go get this help. They got crisis lines. They got people that do this. Every day, man. That's on waiting on somebody to call. They on the other end of that line, ready to help that person. Or you could be that person or that thing for somebody, and you might not know it. So continue to be the great people that we are over here on Being a Conversation as a family because we never know what could go on. But again, the only reason I got off into the suicide thing because, like again, I never want to rule out anything in certain situations. And I know, when we get out on each other, man, you feel me? And we gonna keep it a bean. I know when we interact and we get out on each other with the criminology, man, that's not a way that we handle our situations by hanging each other. You feel me? So that also, again, tends to lead me to believe that, this was a celebration or commemoration to this bicentennial that takes place down there in Mississippi, man. Ooh, Jim Crow wasn't no joke. Jim Crow wasn't no joke. They trying to bring that shit back. But again, like that was sad, man. The Trey Reed, man, 21 young man, man. Whoever did that, I know they ain't gonna come to the forefront and turn themselves in. But listen, man, if you got a conscience, if you got a conscience, if you got a heart, if you got a mother, if you got a father, if you got anybody in your family that you care about, man, wrong is wrong, right is right. You know what the fuck you did. Please come to the forefront. Listen, and guess what? You'll be a martyr. You'll be a martyr to whoever whatever group that you fuck with that was all for what you did, you'll be a martyr, man. Turn yourself in. Yeah. You know? And man, and again, and you know what too? Listen, these phones, man, and the way we move, we gotta be careful too, y'all. Like we don't even be aware of what's going on, man. A lot of times, man. Oh, hold on. I didn't even see that brother down there. I was down there. Damn, a lot of times, man, we don't even be seeing what's going on around us. We be so busy into them damn phones because I still want to know how the hell you get caught up to the point. But again, that's why I said the other day he could have been drugged. But that no. Oh, and then the autopsy, but the no bruises and the no this, that, and the third, that they said wasn't found on the body. Like that's just strange as hell for somebody just to be up in a tree, man. Up in a tree. And they can honestly put in an article that there's no signs of foul play. That's crazy. That's crazy. You say, what you say, Uncle P? By the way, there's a video of him at the gun store buying. See, Uncle P. So I was watching some video. We was on the channel with Monkey Man. So the guy, even though he wasn't elevated like the shooter, he did take some shots from like 142 yards away with a bolt action rifle. It wasn't the 30-06. It was some other type of rifle, I believe, which was weaker than the 30-06. But he was just, trying to show us that, what I'm saying, like, you don't have to be like it. Like, even if you're a regular shooter or a person that practice, you know what I'm saying, if you're decent, you can hit that type of shot. But a lot of people saying that shot might have came from the side. Listen, I don't give a hell where it came from. It just shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it just shouldn't have happened. That was ridiculous. Master teacher, what's going on with you tonight, brother? How you feel, man?
Bro. I'm all right, bro. I was just checking in with you.
Yeah, Uncle P says America's solution to a mental health crisis was to close the facilities nationwide. STS, what's going on, my boy? How you feel? Yeah, man. So I talk about that a lot too, Uncle P. Let's thump on that. So I always tell people this now. I don't know about no one else's state, city, or wherever they live, but the biggest mental facility in the state of Illinois is the Cook County Correctional Jail System. There are no predicated and dedicated building with medical professionals that's dedicated and that caters to people with mental disabilities, mental illnesses, anywhere like that. It might be one outside of, and I don't even, but compared to the many that it used to be, yeah, man, it's crazy. So you're right. That's facts, Uncle P. That is facts. He said America's solution to the mental health crisis was to close the facility. See, and when you say nationwide, that's why I say I don't know about nobody else city and state, but I do know they closed a lot of that shit down here, man. A lot of that shit. And you know what? I don't want to say, and guess what? So, and when we see a lot of these people outside, you know what I'm saying, these homeless people, these people who we think crazy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's those people that those facilities could be helping. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? If they ain't getting that help and they out on the street, yeah, they robbing, they stealing, they attacking. And I'm not saying they doing this out of to be criminals or because just like you see, I read the story about The old lady, big ups to Professor Remo. The old lady, man, 95-year-old lady who had dementia, that beat another 86 or 89-year-old lady with a piece off a wheelchair. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and I'm not saying that I'm making excuses for people who but still, man, sometimes. But if you've been diagnosed and we or the doctor so called can say this is actually what you have, because like I said, that 95-year-old lady ain't going to jail. But that shit kind of switch when it's us. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that skin tone with us, you know what I'm saying? That burden of proof about uh our mental understanding, man. That shit, man, it just be crazy, man. I done seen a lot of brothers lose cases trying to plead that insanity shit, and it just didn't work. It don't work for us. You know what I'm saying? It worked for them. It don't work for us. When we snap, you know what I'm saying? It's in our nature. You know what I'm saying? That's how we are. These are the things that we do. This is how we teach and raise our families. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the narrative. This is shit that's pushed. This is the shit that's pushed. STS, man. Not much, brother. Feeling a little bit under the weather, man. But we get it. We get it. He said, I'm making it, brother. I'm back active this weekend and next week. Okay, okay. Hey man, make sure y'all go check out my Brody S2. Hey, for all my wrestling fans, man. If y'all some wrestling fans, man, STS, he got a show with his homie. That he do, man, and they really get into it, and they really dive in deep, and they really do they do diligence, when it comes to the topic, a discussion about certain the wrestling period. Some things, man, hey, they all be disagreeing. I be on there saying what I be saying, man. It's cool. Great platform for that, man. Listen, I rock with the wrestling hard, man. I'm a wrestling fanatic, so when Monkey Man told me that's what you be doing, oh well, that's one of the things that you did, Brody. Man, that's right on my alley, Brody. You know what I'm saying? That's right on my alley. He said hurts to hear it, but I believe it. He said hurts to hear it, but I believe you hit the bullseye. Yeah. He said cookies. He said Cookie County Jail as a solution is to say, yeah. So Cook County Jail is as a solution is to say it is Uncle P. You know what I'm saying? Like how the hell you expect to help cure? And I don't listen. And I don't even know if the studying we doing or I listen. I don't know. I don't even think we can understand the mind like we think we can understand the mind. You know, I don't know if we can wake up the next day and that shit is over with. We don't know. That's why they when you hear about these things like the use of shock therapy, the use of these and the use of that and all these other extra crazy ass type of treatments that they use. You know what I'm saying? To try to figure out uh, 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 uh to try to figure out what a lot of these mental things are. It's hard because I honestly I just don't see it. I don't think we really gonna ever. And I know we got my brother up here, man. He a scientist and all that. I just don't think we gonna ever, in my opinion, I ain't saying it wrong, but I don't think we can ever get to. We might, but I just don't think we gonna ever get to the point where we really understand how the mind thinks, how to really find certain things inside of, certain areas of the brain to turn off or to reactivate what we call mental illness or mental health problems. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know how to attack that. Of course, again, I'm not a person who studies that, but just for me thinking, I ain't slow. I just don't think that we'll ever be able to accomplish that. And we've been trying for a long ass time, and we still ain't. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that? As far as really learning about and solving problems of mental health.
Well, we always talked about neuroplasticity, right? So it brings you when you was talking. That's why I jumped on. 'Cause I was like, he's talking about mental health tonight. Wow. Um, you talk about neuroplasticity, like we always talked about, and we always used a quote back in the old days of masonry: "The mind, once was it stretched to new dimensions, can't go back to its former dimensions." And that's what it makes you think about. Like I think it's possible, especially with the technology we have now and artificial intelligence, especially that if it's coupled with nanotechnology and we don't know what we eat Heck, a lot of us don't even know we're being, marketed to because we're so. You said a minute ago, we so like lackadaisical, vicarious with our cell phones, which are just personal digital citizens. And on another podcast, you talk about that, the levels of AI. So it's like, I think it's possible. It's probably gonna be unaware. I'm gonna close with this, or as you say, put the duck out with this. Remember, I used to make the running joke even with my students 10 years ago when I started teaching. I used to say, students be like, "You came back acting like a white man in class, but I see you on the street. You don't act like that." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if the government sent me back as a clone and I died in Switzerland." Everybody don't like that joke. Even you didn't like that joke right there. So it's like, I don't know. Are you talking to Mike or are you talking to a version of Mike before or after he left Chicago?
So you think they cloned you, brother? I hope they ain't got you.
I just threw a theory out there. I don't think nothing.
I hope they.
And how would I know if I'm a clone, right?
I don't know. You think you would know if you was a clone? That's some interesting shit.
I don't think you would know if you was a clone, brother.
So, and that's crazy, man. We going everywhere, man. Let's go there. Fuck it. So, does a clone have the ability to think and remember then?
Will not remember. If a clone is a clone, is a programming unit, and only so much of whatever memory is programmed into it, right? Like a computer. So if I'm making a joke about being cloned after I left Chicago, and then I came back as a clone, how you know they didn't erase certain things? How you? And we're just playing with theories, but just put it out there for you scientifically.
So, and since we was like you said, how we talked about multiple things like AI, the mental health, and all this. So, do you think a clone and this is a good man? So, so could a clone be an extension of AI? And I'm only asking because, like you say, we don't know because of certain things that we download and input into the clone. But if it's a clone, I'm thinking a clone should be better than the original. You know what I'm saying? Because it should be able to withstand or not go through certain things that we would go through.
Not exactly. So think about it. The human brain is like a CPU, central processing unit. And if you study computer science, you study computers, they always talk about how the human body is similar to a computer or a robot. Seamlessly, you wouldn't know until you actually got into a fight or something, or you took damage, whether your exoskeleton was metal or bone, calcium rich, stardust, all that. You wouldn't know until you actually, suffer some damage. And you're thinking like a human being, but you've been inserted with, we talked about in another part, I keep giving you credit, those levels of intelligence for AI. So if you have to have a farm of computers that are quantum computers that have to manipulate different personalities on a quantum level, meaning keep up with all these different personalities, 1 billion people, if you want to just throw a number out there, how different is that if you don't have to house it and you have a human basically self-sufficient carcass that's running these programs and talking to people? So it's not too far off. Go ahead, bro.
Man, y'all listen, man, listen. Hey, and that's crazy, man. I ain't even trying to send this shit this way. I only went that way because, again, I try to be open about a lot of things, because we talked about the death. And again, I'm not saying that the young man was suicidal or that he had a mental or whatever, but not to say whatever, but you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that could, but I mean, like I say, man, I try to play devil's advocate. I try to stray on either side of the fence, what I'm saying, to try to find some type of regulatory, substantial enough point or a good enough statement or conviction to go on. Because I just don't want to believe, and I ain't gonna say that neither, because I know motherfuckers still hanging people down. You know what I'm saying? But it's just hard, bro. Like in the fucking tree, bro. And the article says there's no evidence of any foul play, no sign of nothing. So that's what I'm saying. Like, was this person like under some type of depression? Like, okay, well, did he climb up there by himself? You know what I'm saying? Did he hang himself? Like, that shit is it's crazy, man.
But
It's
just
crazy.
one point of order. You said there is no evidence. I should add you should add to your statement recorded evidence.
Oh well, right. There's
Leave
no
that
report.
right there because we've seen this
Yeah,
before in the story,
yeah,
right, or their story, or I don't even do all that. But yeah,
yeah.
recorded.
There's no
It's not
recorded
supposed to mean
evidence.
there's no evidence, but documented recorded evidence.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
yeah. And that's why I was telling the people the other day, about how we should be the first people to get, be able to get our bodies because they done did the autopsy and now the family is trying to get the body so they can get their own private autopsy done. But again, like I say, we didn't hear anything about a toxicology report. If they said there was no signs of struggle, no lacerations, no nothing, no trauma or anything done to the body. And I started speaking about, well, look for little pricks, little needle marks and stuff like man, like I watched Dexter and shit like that, man. Sorry, man. There's all type of shit like, just a lot of things. It's a lot of things to look for in situations like this. You know what I'm saying? And again, why wasn't there any cameras in the area on that type of university or campus? You know what I'm saying? Like it's there's nothing. Even when I first read a couple of articles about the Charlie Kirk case, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a couple of days, man. And then I didn't go back to talk about it, but sure enough, within a couple of days, they went over all the footage and they seen the motherfucking scaling or jumping down off a building. And the building wasn't that tall. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people was like, "Oh, he was on a bit." Nah, that building, it looked like he could have climbed up that motherfucker. Because when I was on Monkey Man show, Monkey Man was talking about how he scaled down the building. There's got to be emergency doors. How did he have access to the roof? Because in the footage that they were showing, they showed the footage of the man going up to the roof and go, but it didn't show him going up there with no gun and nothing like that. So now was the gun already up there, or did he go up there previously a couple of days before and set it up there? Even when I read the article, it said it was supposed to be a rifle in the woods in the town, and it was set up somewhere where they was supposed where the shooter or the gunman was supposed to meet and grab it. But however happened, the police was able to intercept, and they was doing like it's just too much. Like the way they giving it to us, bro. Like, and don't get me wrong. Like people say, it could be a distraction or a diversion. Like Hurricane and others said, you know what I'm saying, to take people's minds off the Epstein files. But even within that, like we know that shit, man. Listen, y'all. If we living in this world and we know what the hell going on, listen, you about already know who names are on that damn file, man. That's down there. Every senator, every power, every fucking head of state, every whoever, man. You know what I'm saying? The man rubbed elbow with powerful people, so these powerful people, oh man, like look at the stories and shit that we get in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know this shit happens, man. And then us. Oh, we the low on the totem pole. So shit, like man. I'm just saying, man. That like a lot of this shit, it just ain't. You know how people say, "Oh man, that's hard to believe." This shit ain't hard to believe. I ain't trying to push those conspiracies and those shit like that, but this shit be like, man, like, like you say, botched evidence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Go ahead.
hey
The
man,
celebrity bearded. I'm sorry.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'll be trying to,
Bearded conspiracy.
you feel me? Because I don't want them coming
I was
after
just
me.
waiting on
But I don't want them coming after me. You feel me? They might though, but even with this Epstein case, bro, like let's stop on that shit for a minute. Even with this Epstein case, bro, like I don't think it would be good for it to come out. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say good for it to come out. I don't think it'll do either side or either parties good in either way. Because if it comes out and there's a lot of Democrats, and then guess what they gonna do? Now they gonna open up their mouth. Now they gonna get to telling. You know what I'm saying? Now they gonna get to giving up information, and they gonna start following paper trails. So those names that were redacted or that wasn't in there, all it takes is for one motherfucker to open their mouth, bro. Once that one person open their mouth, because ain't nobody open their mouth yet. Ain't nobody said nothing yet. But once one person open their mouth, that's all they and I talked about this too the other day about when watching the first 48 and a lot of these crime shows and things like that, man. The police don't be doing nothing to you. Tell on your damn self. Like I read an article about the school teacher, bro. She got caught with some cocaine, right? She say the cocaine wasn't hers, but this dumbass heifer gonna tell the police, Well, but even though it ain't mine, I did snort a couple of lines last weekend at a football game. You dumb motherfucker. That's your coke. Yeah, that's your cocaine. You dumb motherfucker. That's your cocaine. You just that damn stupid to say that it wasn't yours, but you just snorted a couple of lines of this cocaine that's in your person. What? You can't be that goddamn. Well, yeah, you can. You can.
It's so stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, stupid. You know what I'm saying? And then and she a teacher. Like, it's
What they
just
saying,
crazy.
Chicago, yo, goofy. Oh.
Yeah, goof ass. You feel me? Yeah, but so, man, it just be, man, like, whoo. Ooh, it's a lot, man. It's just a lot. So, like we say, man, the diversions and distractions. Like, I really don't think a lot of these things be the diversions and distractions because honestly, this shit don't affect us. Well, it does. How can I put this? It affects us, but we already fucking at the bottom of the barrel. So it's like shit. The diversions and the distractions really don't mean shit to us because you know what I'm saying. If it wasn't or if it was shit, we still gonna get the end of the
Yeah,
tail end
and
of
the totem pole. Yeah.
yeah. You feel me? So it's like so. But the thing is, we don't know how to turn this or take these distractions or these diversions and because we ain't living yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't aware yet. You know, we supposed to take these diversions and distractions. Since they using this shit to divert or distract us, we should be hold on, let me slow down. We should be allowing and making them think that they're really distracting and diverting us. And the whole time we should be thinking about how to come out from under our current circumstance. But no, what do? We buy into the diversion and the distraction. We don't build nothing. We don't get no think tanks. We don't use this time for to say, okay, well, let these motherfuckers think that we, you know what I'm saying, really distracted and we don't know what the fuck going on and why they throwing this. Oh man, we planning this out and we putting this together. No, we don't do none of that shit, bro. We actually like, man, listen, like my brother DC say, man, the first rule of a slave is to keep your ass knowing that you're a slave and that you could never accomplish or do anything other than what they tell you or allow you can do. You know what I'm saying? They not trying. You say
No,
what,
I was
bro?
gonna say yeah, bro. But I got a little bit of pushback. Like I think we don't know because we still have that and I talk about it all the time, and I get pushback from this from the elders too. We have this I want to say age gap in learning. Like the elders don't know, and this is as far as the men, they don't know how to communicate with the youth. So we have we know how, but I think it's more about we refuse how. Because it's like even though it's kind of like a person on the boat and you got this person that's trained on this boat and they're younger than you and you refuse to listen to that person on how to salvage this boat or save it from damage because you used to calling the youth, oh, you a baby, you don't know nothing. Slow down. That person can make or break you in a situation that's dire. And that's kind of where we are with the culture. It's like we're still holding on to whatever credit you got from the street or from whatever. We don't know how to make that what we call it, that fine thread, that common thread, like we do in masonry. It's not just talking about masonry because it's an analogy you understand, but across the board, we've lost that path. And I don't know if it's because the father's not in the house or a lot of us young men have been trained by the streets, but we just don't know how to communicate. And I think if we got back there, we can get back to those Renaissance days. And it's tough. It's tough because we're fighting cultures. That's my opinion.
Huh? Well, I mean, I'm not, and I agree. I wouldn't disagree with nothing that you said. I always say, effective communication is needed when we talk, and then it's just not the youth, man. It's because it's the older people too. Because you got to understand this. I know we supposed to be guiding and leading the youth, but we don't even talk to each other. We can't even guide and lead each other to the point where we can have these
That's the
discussions as
point I'm making. I'm in the same
yeah,
vein as you.
yeah, as older men to even come together to say, well, look, let's come together and let's uplift these young brothers, or let's talk to these young brothers, or let's show these young brothers this way, without trying to make them see or go through our personal experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it ain't
No, I'm
about you.
agreeing with you, bro. It's like you gotta step it back because
Yeah.
you don't know
Yeah.
how though, and then the youth are watching these grown men argue about the smallest things. Let's say it like the chap. These men. We arguing
Yeah.
over what color the party should be about. Whose set should be represented? Which high school? The stupidest things in the world. Which ball you going to? Which gala you going? Oh, you ain't rocking with me. It is like asinine.
Yeah, that's the current state of society right now. And and again, when I say society, I speak to society as a whole, but more especially, I like to speak to my people, but this is a societal problem. But of course, we're the only ones that perpetuated and pushed inside of the media. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones that's pushed to the rest of the world, like, what I'm saying, we dog crap and we ain't shit. And and it's crazy that because and this is why, and I always tell people everyone has a mental disability because we all
I
we
agree.
as a culture think that because they say this shit so much, it must be true. We don't realize. And again, then don't get me wrong, because I always say, even when I started this podcast, don't attach yourself. Like if you believe you come from Africa, if you believe in the transatlantic slave trade, or you indigenous to wherever you from, don't attach yourself to that. Now no, I'm not saying you don't take nothing from it. Yeah, yeah, attach yourself to the information, but don't attach yourself to that because guess what? This ain't fucking ADBC 16. No, this is 2025. What worked then ain't gonna work now. You know what I'm saying?
Brother,
It's good.
technically it's still AD. I didn't mean to correct you, but
I know, I know.
my
No,
bad, my bad. I couldn't help myself.
I was talking about as far as the time for, like
I know.
it
I'm
ain't
just saying.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So but like, bro, like what happened then? Like it's a different time, bro. We got to use different methods, different measures to come about this shit, man. And it's just like, man, they push this shit about us being criminals, us being violent, us being lazy, us being no good, us tearing down our own people, our own community. It's to the point where I really think that we believe this shit. Our mindsets and the way we think and the way we go about our daily fucking lives, bro. We go about it as if we're nothing. And I'm not saying us as a whole, but as a collective. I mean, us as individuals, but as a collective, bro, that shit just don't look good, bro. And like you said earlier, it's not only the things that they do, but even with the things that we know, with the things that we put in our bodies, you know, uh, 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 we learn every day that milk really ain't good for the bone. Milk really ain't good for the body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how many of y'all
Every
sip on cereal?
Right, every fucking day. Oh, wine is good for the heart. Like every fucking day, something comes out or something changes or something, and we just fall for it and we go against it, man. And we put all this shit in our body, man. All this sugar, all this salt, all this fluoride, all these things. And don't get me wrong, any good thing that's good for you, if it's done it too much, it can be harmful for you. But bro, we like, man, that's why I say, man, Grand Rising, bro, we need to separate, get the fuck away from people for 200 years, man. Reprogram, retrain, you know what I'm saying? Debug, fully debug, you know what I'm saying, man, and get some real goddamn it, what's the word I'm looking for? Some mental reevaluation going on, man, because we can't keep going at this speed. Because if we keep
You
going at
missed
this speed,
Americanism Day. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
no, you say Miss America's what?
You missed Americanism Day, and the Grand Master talk about they're about to create a mental health department. I just
You
thought you
said
were understanding.
Americanism,
Yeah, American Prince Hall Americanism Day. I was there.
man.
Grandmaster spoke about the development of a mental health program or plan.
Well, for the
I
people
guess
that's inside.
Prince Hall, but they say it's a great need for the men, especially.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Even inside of that circle, and I do believe that, but a lot of times, man, I think a lot of brothers' pride and the lack of, and the upbringing about therapy and counseling or whatever the case may be. People we look at it like, oh well, we don't need that type of shit, and the whole time we really need it. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Like, so even when what I'm doing here, I that's why I always present an open platform, open forum. If you need to vent or whatever the case may be, I encourage brothers to come over here and talk, and sisters as well. You know what I'm saying? Young men as well, young women as well. If you need to talk about anything, or if you need to discuss something, or if you need to get it off your chest, like this is kind of like an avenue or something like that. Because I'm the only person that does this on YouTube. I'm the only person. I ain't talking about bringing up a panel, talking shit, just shooting shit. No, I'm literally the only person on YouTube that brings up people, man, that allows the people to speak their mind, no matter who you are, no matter what you are, no matter what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? I am the only person that and listen, I know for a fact because I'm on YouTube. I'm the only person that does this. The only person. But see, but here we go. Here we go. I mean, oh, excuse me. How do we get people to come and feel safe and feel that this is a need or a necessity for them without them turning up their nose or turning away, saying I don't need this, or saying or feeling like they too good for this, or feeling like what the hell am I talking to y'all for if y'all got the same problems I got, and how can y'all help me? Like, are you fucking insane? Are you insane? Talking about it is the first step. Acknowledging and listen, when we say mental health, because when people hear mental health, bro, they think, oh man, you got to be crazy, or you got to have no, 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 no.
No, that's not
Mental
what it
health,
is at all. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Mental health covers a wide, broad spectrum of things that could be wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Or that could be bothering you, or that could be hindering you, or stopping you from progressing. You know what I'm saying? And it could be a fucking minuscule small thing. It could be this small, but you would never know, because guess what? You didn't take the time out to come over here to build a conversation and talk and discuss and work this out. Or you didn't take the time out to, like you said, the brothers created a Americanism Day, so that other brothers that's inside of the hall can, have a place to go, or to vent or to get out what they need to get out. And that's a great idea. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about, and I even said this, bro, a circle, getting a circle together, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's got to be online, setting up a webinar where brothers can come in and just sit down and talk. And I actually got that from I don't know if y'all watched the Shy, a couple seasons ago, and they had started this circle of brothers. You know what I'm saying? When they sat down and talked about their problems and nobody judged, and they was able to come in and, what I'm saying, no matter if I knew you or not, you was safe. You could say whatever you wanted to say. You could talk about whatever you wanted to talk about, but just be open and be honest. You know what I'm saying? And be ready to for what's that? I guess critique and feedback, and positive, of course, and negative, but just, what I'm saying, a dialogue that's going to help or work towards helping you in your situation. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just talking, you know what I'm saying? Just getting it out, just the acceptance part, just that first step of making yourself aware that, yeah, this is something that I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we don't do that. And like you said earlier, bro, with the fathers not being in the household, but that don't mean you can't be present. Just because you're not in that woman's life or in the household living with your child, what you should be doing or what you should be seeking, if you're co-parenting, is making sure that if this woman is dating another man, or if this man is dating another woman, that you guys are sitting down, that you guys are talking, that you guys are on the same page with the children and with each other. Because guess what? It can be strong, because most men don't want to see their ex with another man, and most women don't want. And this shit is crazy and it's baffling, because
I
it's
was
over.
talking about that. You got it. Yeah.
You know, so a lot of times, man, just basic communication needs to be had amongst each other, man. And I'm not saying that it's gonna solve all problems, but when we sit down and we have these communications, it helps us take accountability. It helps us take on the responsibility of knowing that the things that happen to me, 10 times out of 10, I'm the reason they happen, whether they're
Or
good or
after
bad.
somebody else too.
Right. Or thank you. Or I could be or, again, like you said, brother, I could be the cause of the good and bad happening for somebody else. And I think we run away from that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I
We
say, man, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to.
No, I was waiting to chime in. You hitting it on the head because you know about my life story already, and it's like it felt great, especially when you go into mediation for your child or you go on to family court. You get to see that it's not just you. I mean, you talked about one side of it, but I think the recuperation as far as healing comes when you don't feel like this is the state is against me or everybody's against me. You see other brothers, if they're trying to see they child and be in their lives, you see that side of it. So it kind of mutes or deafens the sounds you hear from people that are sitting on the sidelines and not giving you correct information. They might be just giving you filibuster because everything in their life is all fine and dandy. But the reality of the matter is you still got to struggle through that, I want to say dark soul of the night. They talk about masonry where you got to, you probably having a midlife crisis about it, but you're in this ambiance of people who's talking your talk and they're giving you solutions and ways to get out of that. At first, versus somebody that's just saying it's gonna be okay, brother, or patting you on the shoulder. It's gonna get better, brother. Not all women like that, brother. And then you talking to brothers who be like, no, I know what you mean. Okay, this is what you do. It's a difference when you talking to people that are a little bit smarter than you, not necessarily because academics, but experience, and they can actually give you tools. This is the point I was making earlier. Like, you're right. The only bit of pushback is there's two sides of that coin. You could be in the right circle of people and they're just giving you a fluff, but then that's not gonna do nothing too much for you. You're not growing, evolving. You need to go on the other side of the coin where you in that circle of men that can give you guidance, that can give you mentorship, that can actually provide you a path out of your struggle and go from there. That's all I want to add, bro.
Yeah, man. So listen, man. Hey, I like these type of discussions and build, man. You know, I was a little bit under the weather, man. I appreciate you. Listen, man, I ain't gonna even lie, boy. You brightened me up, man. You woke me, you woke me up. I knew I was going with the discussion, but I was feeling so man, bro. That's why I had the camera off, man. I'm constantly blowing my nose and all this all extra crazy shit, bro. Hey, boy, you done perked me up like a perk 30. Wow.
Get you some Benadryl. Put some
You
tussin
done
on
perked
it.
Look, you done perk me up like a perk 30, but nah, let me stop. I'm just
You
playing, chat.
wild.
Yeah, we don't do none of that. We don't do none. Listen, only thing we got going on is the Scooby Snacks. Hey, speaking of Scooby Snacks, man, support your local weed man and shout out to your real local weed man, especially if he got the good Scooby Snack. Hey, Brody, we gotta go up there, man. You know, it's right next door to Reggie's, man. Support your local weed man, man. We gotta go check that bad boy out and grab some of them. They got snacks. They got to do the little drink. Oh, they also do dinners, bro. They do dinners where the whole dinner is infused. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go check that out. You know what I'm saying? The chef come out. Yeah, the chef come out and let you know shit about 10, 15 minutes. You feel me? You know, we got because it's in everything. You know, the butter, the meat, every side, everything.
Be
It's in every.
hungry again messing with that. So
Yeah. So I want to go check that out, man. You know, and again, it's my cousin Demond Dushan. And that's his homeboy that owned the spot. So yeah, well, we gotta go check that out, man. I actually a homegirl of mine that I used to work with. Excuse me, I'm sorry. She actually been. I think a family member of hers actually works in there. So she actually been. She said it's kind of dope. And I've been saying for the longest that I wanted to go. So man, and I ain't been to Reggie's in a minute too. So kill two birds with one stone. Go up to Reggie's, boom, 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 go next door, get something to eat, go back to Reggie's and listen to some of the good old music and shit that they got going on in there, man. But yeah. But y'all, wake up. Hey, moral of the story is, before I move on, moral of the story is all this shit out here is a bunch of bullshit. You feel me? No, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. All this shit is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We know some white folks on that little boy. You feel me? On that tree. Mental health is a real thing. It's something that we should be aware of. It's something that we should all be trying to um, understand. Now, I ain't saying you got to be no damn scientist or no doctor. No, when I mean by understand, just understand, man. Everybody's experiences and everybody's personal journey. It's not your journey, and sometimes you have to step outside of yourself and to look at you to see how you respond to the things that you're seeing, and you be. I guarantee you, if we took the time to step outside of ourselves and to watch us react and interact with life because you can do this, but that's another thing, and that's a topic of discussion for another day. But if you're able to step outside of yourself and watch yourself react and live your life, I guarantee you'll be like, "What the fuck am I doing?" I've been privy to be able to do this a few times in my life where I have um, was able to ascend outside of this physical and watch the things that I do as I'm interacting with certain people or going to work or doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? Now, not to sound too spooky, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you able to do that, like I guarantee you more people were able to do that, or they if they could control that to see, or motherfuckers will run away for their damn self.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead, bro.
Do you think you're a clairvoyant?
Do I wouldn't say that I'm clairvoyant. I just say, you know, I'm just able to do a lot of other things that other people can't do. I can't teach you or I can't show you. I can only tell you. Now whether you think I'm lying or I'm bullshit or whatever, I still can't, you know, I just can't explain it. But I have done shit that most people can. I can't float or no shit like that. And I ain't got telekinesis, but
That's not clairvoyance.
yeah, well, yeah. Well, I know clairvoyant. I can't see the future. I ain't none of that. I can't
Hell,
do
you
nothing.
know how to operate, right?
Yeah,
Well, you know, but everybody else don't.
Cause well, I don't know. Maybe I'm special. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because when we were shorties, we was doing extracurricular activities that we should have been doing.
Talking about you. Don't put me in there.
Hell no. What? Hey, Uncle Pete,
don't put me in there. That was a question towards you, sir. Don't do that.
Hey, motherfucker say, no, nigga, you was invoking on your own, nigga. That was some shit you did. I ain't got nothing. Boy, I tell you, boy, look, Negroes, boy, Negroes. He say, nah, don't put me in that. I ain't you. I don't, do I have the potential to be? Yes. I believe we all do.
Thank you for the honest answer.
I believe we all do. But, you know, I just don't know how to control it. You know what I'm saying? But I might be, but I just don't know how to control it to the point where, you know, I can turn it on and off like a light switch. You know what I'm saying? Like he say, know thyself. He said clairvoyant is a way of understanding your power to speak things into existence. I know what it means, man. We know what it
means. Yeah, he was beating around the bush, Remo. I know.
Yeah. Damn, Professor. Man, why y'all
Remo,
always got
tap dancing? I didn't want to say it, but I just laughed. Like, okay.
Yeah, man, why y'all always got to come in being a smartphone? What up, big bro? How you feeling tonight? He said clairvoyant is a way of understanding your power to speak things into existence. Yeah, man, you know, manifesting. Hey, listen, yeah, man. See, that's why I said what I said about when we that man. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let understanding your power to speak things into existence, man. Excuse me. We always talk about that. We talk about words, spells, and you know, being use them in the right way. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I remember, man, back in the day, and motherfucker said. And I remember when we bugged out about the word rhetorical. And I'm like, what the fuck? The art of using words effectively. That's what rhetorical is. The art of using words effectively. Bro, I wonder if people really be knowing what the fuck they be saying. And I don't, boy. That's why and a lot of people be like, man, do you think before you speak? Yeah, hell yeah, I think before I speak. I know what the fuck I be saying, what I be saying, what I'm saying, what I'm saying. You feel me? That's why I'm saying it. But a lot of people don't be knowing. A lot of people don't understand that.
You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
A lot of times, now you speaking into the realm, not to cut you off, in black arts and spells. And speaking things into existence. That's why I asked you that question. It's a trapdoor question, but
I know, but that's why when I said when we were shorties and you tried to throw me under the bus like I was the only motherfucker in the room.
I asked the question to you though, bro.
There go again. That was
towards you. You tried to throw me under the bus. You tried to throw me in there. No, it was towards you. Focus on yourself. You said that's your fault.
Daredevil was a hey. Which Daredevil you watching? You watching the one on Disney? Uncle, I'll say Uncle P. Professor, you watching the Disney Daredevil or you watching the original movie Daredevil? Because if you watching that Disney one, how is that? I wanted to watch. Oh, okay, yeah. See,
no, I want his. I'm not trying to be, you know, the blooper, but I mean, it's all right. I want to see what he said.
Born Again. Is that's the one that's on Disney? Bro.
I think so. I know
Okay,
I watched it last about a month ago. It was like, what?
And then it wasn't good. Tell me it was okay.
I don't want to blow it for you. Just check it out. It's all right. Remo might give a different review, you know.
Remo, how is it though? Let me from what you've been watching so far. How is it? Okay. And then I ain't gonna ask you no more. Do at least stick to the script, kind of, sort of.
That's my glitch, but I want him to talk about it.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm gonna watch it, but I already
know I'm a comic book reader, and they kind of, I don't know.
Yeah. He said the new one on Disney. It's pretty. Oh, he said it's pretty effing dope. Okay. I'm gonna see. See, it's pretty dope because you don't do shit but read college books all day and do homework. So when you ain't doing shit else, anything, hell, fucking all my children probably interested in you right now if you ain't looking at the book. Nah, because he always studying and shit, so he really don't be watching TV and doing shit like that. You feel me? So
I be always studying. Like, what you mean? His point valid.
I'm a professor. You know, he always studying and shit and doing homework. So anything that come on TV that catches his attention, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that he ain't got good taste, but you know, that's why I asked, do it kind of stick to the script because you know I'm used to this. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I do know it's TV, and I do they make shit and they add shit. Usually, sometime when it's like sticking to the script, bro, or when it's kind of on, you know what I'm saying? I could be like, okay, and then you know when they throw a little twist in there, you be like, well, that shit ain't. But at least this was like that. That's why I asked it at least stick to the script, kind of, sort of.
They did try to, but there was moments I was like, well, that didn't happen in the episode, you know. So you gotta do some stuff in it. That's all I was saying. Anything is bad, it's just okay.
Yeah. Oh man, Z, what up, my boy? How you feeling, boy?
What up? What's
going on, man? How you feeling tonight, my boy? Well, why you look like you just robbed the liquor store, man?
I kind of did.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just joking. But no, I was just thinking about something, and I'm basically moving, folks. I'm in the process of moving, folks. That's why I look like this. Like I'm in the process of moving.
Where you moving to?
Staying in Iowa. Yeah, I'm still in Iowa. I'm just moving to another city.
You say who Iowa? Say that name again.
Keokuk, Iowa.
Keokuk. I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, look it up. It's straight ghetto.
Oh wow. And what part of he say straight ghetto? What part of Iowa you in now?
Right now I'm in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. CR.
Yeah, see, I heard that's the spot. Why you moving from the spot?
Cause I'm him. So think about it. It's hella people up in this bitch trying to always talk to me. Everybody know me. I walk around, go to Walmart. I got to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
But that is the purpose, brother. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get infamous and shit like that. So we do need the people to know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm saying like, bro, I'm talking about like everybody know me. Like I grew up down here. So it's like, even if I walk past an old lady, hey Greg, like you know what I'm trying to say? Like everybody know me.
He basically want a clean slate, it sounds like.
Yeah. It's kind of like you trying to get away from something. You know what I'm saying? You want a clean slate. Boy, you ain't robbed no liquor store for real, did you?
Oh, hell no, I ain't never robbed no liquor store, man. I ain't never robbed no. I just got off of work though. I just got off of work. That's why.
Okay.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Come get y'all some chicken.
He said, "Come get y'all some chicken." He said, "Buffalo Wild Wings. Come get y'all."
I'll check you out, but you say you moving. So.
Yeah. You wouldn't see the rabbits, man. We can't come down there and get no chicken. Other than that, man, what's been going on with you, my boy? How life been treating you?
Life been cool. Honestly, I'm just moving around and making a name for myself. You got to be uncomfortable for success. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Make yourself uncomfortable. I hear that. Yes,
So
sir.
like, yeah, and then I mean with how, like I said, with like CR, man, it's like everybody and their mama act like they know me. So like I don't get the best judgment. You know what I'm saying? So like I got to move around to make sure motherfuckers know, hey, y'all really listening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, so hey, brother Fox. So Professor, and I didn't know this. So when we was talking about not to get back off, I got you. Hold on, man. When we was talking about Daredevil, he said it takes place after the Defenders, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones, I hate it, in the Iron Fist.
That's
So
what I'm
and I
trying to
watched
tell you. It latches on be to some of the old Marvels done by Disney. So
yeah,
it
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
it kind of just like keeps the bullshit going. But I mean,
yeah,
it's good because if you watch those Disney flicks, yeah, you'd be like, it's cool. Not to knock on Professor, but you
yeah.
kind of know the storylines, and then some of those things change in each of them joints, and then they kind of slapped it together with this joint, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were saying. But Uncle P say, man, great attitude about life. Fans G. Hey man, what's going on with the music, man? You ain't got nothing new. What
Oh
you been
yeah,
working?
I got 9 new songs coming. 9. You
Okay.
feel me? Well, no, 8, 8, 8, 8. And I can you know what I'm saying? I could probably
Hey, I got a
preview some
question,
of 'em.
man. I got a question. Let's tune in, hey man. My boy from Arkansas. I gave y'all numbers. Did he ever get back in get contact with you?
I don't think so. No, he didn't ever
Uh,
text me or anything, and I end up getting a new phone. So,
oh, okay. Because I
but I
remember he
might.
asked.
You talking about Young Boy C, right? He
Yeah,
changed his
yeah,
name, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I never. Yeah, he never hit me up. Yeah, he never hit me up.
Okay. Yeah. You look go by the name of Latoon and A. I remember I think because at first I was slacking because I was forgetting, but then I remember that day I was like, man, I did get y'all. I was able to swap, you know what I'm saying, and get y'all information to each other, man. Hey,
Yes, sir.
Latoon and A, Latoon and A, man. If you clock it in, man, listen, man. Bands pop up every now and again, man.
But
Matter of
hey,
fact,
can I send you some of the songs? I can't. I don't have none of my studio stuff up right now. So, like, can I send them to you?
yeah, email it to me.
All right, I'm gonna email them to you, and I just want, man, your mind gonna be blown. You gonna be like, what? This came from Bands G. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
Like,
now listen. Now I like some of your songs, man, and I'll be rocking with you, and
that's what I'm saying.
people I rock with, I'm real critical. Like I be nice to motherfuckers that what I'm saying that come up here and get their music, and I really don't be trying to tear nobody down because I know how people be taking that shit. You
Yeah,
feel me? It's like I've been on a music review show for the past couple of days, and I've been
I
giving my
seen.
honest opinion, and
Yeah,
people,
I
and I
want your
don't.
honest opinion. You already
And,
know, but I'm always
yeah,
coming with some strong shit. So, like,
yeah.
you feel me?
And so I'm gonna tell
I
that's
ain't
what I'm
mad
saying.
about it.
I'm gonna tell you because I fuck with you. So I'm gonna tell you. See, people don't be knowing, they don't know me. So when I tell them how I feel, they be like, "Man,
Right.
who the fuck is you? Who
They
you
be
think you
like,
is?"
damn, he hating or something.
Yeah, type shit. Like this one guy, man. His name Rogarth, the brother Pen. When I say the man Pen is like impeccable, but he rap like how I talk. You know how
Mm,
people always say I'm smooth and oh man, you're a player, slick ass motherfucker. He just raps so like without any type of emotion or feeling, but the bars be hard, but it's hard for me to
right.
engage in the song because it's just like, and I think I ain't gonna lie, I think he took offended because I said, man, your voice so smooth. I said, man, your pen nice, but throw a growl or something, make it change your voice, man. He like it's my voice. I can't change my voice. My voice is my voice. And
I
then the
think I was
motherfucker gonna come
saying
on
too.
gonna come on and be like, "Oh man, well that's what he does." Man, shut your ass up. Ain't nobody telling the man to change. All I'm saying is just like I want to feel it. If the bars is that hard, and I'm telling you, your pen tough, but you're
Mm-hmm.
not making me feel a song like I told you with the
Reese,
Ariza.
did you watch the video?
Yeah, I play man. I play that damn video all the time on set. Man, come on, man. Matter of fact, I ain't playing it no more. I ain't playing no. Listen, The start of the day, we ain't playing no more motherfucking Band Z. No more Wiz Khalifa will be played. No more. Where you gonna ask that dumbass question?
Appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate you for real
Hey,
though.
and when we take our smoke breaks, you feel me? I talk to them, get the people time to go get their raps and they Scooby snacks together to put them together. You feel me? I talk to the people, and then when I think they got it, you know what I'm saying? We get into our Wiz Khalifa. You feel me? That's
bro.
yeah.
So look, let me send you the. Can I? I'm gonna leave real fast.
Oh yeah, bro.
Send me your email real fast so I can.
How you
I
ain't
think I got
how
it.
you ain't
I think I got
how
your email, right?
Yeah, you should. You sent me shit. All you gotta do is I get.
Yeah. Okay. No, I do got bearded conversation. No, you're right. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm about to send you I'm about to send you 3 songs, bro. 3 of
We
them.
gonna play all three of them. We gonna play all
bet.
three of them.
All right,
Let's
I'm
get
gonna
it.
be right back.
Yep.
All right, bet.
Yep.
How the fuck do I do that? How the fuck?
First you gotta exit out of this. Oh, there you go. Hey man, it's always a pleasure, man. I love when people come on, man. Hey, y'all, listen, that was Bands G, man. Bands with 2 Z's. I interviewed that young brother. That was a good little interview, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate when they always pop back in, showing love and gratitude, man, coming back over, man. You know, hey, and listen, I do what I do, man. I ain't got no problem with paying that you know what I'm saying, that young boy music, man. That's what it's about. Encouraging and support. Oh man, moving along real quick, man. Well, I ain't gonna say real quick. I want to read this article. It says hip hop music producer found dead in NYC apartment. Crazy. New York City, New York. Sidney Brown, the Grammy winning music producer known professionally as Omen, was found, and I know who he is, was found dead in his apartment in Harlem on Saturday. And he was 49. Brown, whose production credits includes hits from Beyonce, Drake, Lil Wayne, Ludacris, had missed the scheduled DJ shift at Bar Wine, Harlem, prompting relatives to check on him, according to NBC News. His sister, Nicole Irish Brown, told NBC the discovery was unexpected, uh, noting that he had no known health issues. Huh. No known health issues, huh? Just fell out. Okay.
Bearded conspiracies.
So the cause and manner of death remains under investigation. It's a big loss, said Peter Shakarian, life and culture reporter at Cleveland.com. And the plain dealer Omen was a talented producer, but also intentionally committed to helping our young people. Excuse me. That's not a combination you find every day. Born and raised in Harlem, Brown began a career in the late 1990s, producing for Rockefeller artists like Myth, Blink, and The Mill. His breakthrough came in 2006 with Ludacris, Telling Like It Is, a track from the Grammy-winning album Release Therapy, according to Billboard. Brown influence extended into the 2010s, co-producing Drake Shut It Down in Beyonce's Mind. Ethel's Bar and Restaurant also honored Brown, calling him a DJ who could get our dance floor jumping, and a Grammy Award-winning producer who worked with Beyonce, Lil Wayne, and Ludacris, people reported. Wow. That's all they got. So, yeah, man, Omen is dead, man. They found the brother in this apartment. I don't know. Man. That's the story. And, you know, it just could have been, you know, things happen. But that's the story, man. That I'm pretty sure, I hope they do some a little bit more investigating. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we gotta do a little bit more investigating on that. Oh man, Jimmy Kimmel, bro. Did you hear about Jimmy Kimmel? Because I talked about Jimmy Kimmel. I ain't get off into it a lot. But I guess we see council culture is still in effect. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Kimmel, man. And he canceled Jimmy Kimmel for the comment that he made. I read the article yesterday about the little statements and shit that he read, or the little monologue that he did about Charlie Kirk. I don't know if he wrote it, or I don't know if his writers wrote it, but however it happened, he delivered it on national TV, and they fired his ass and they canceled the show. That's crazy. So David Letterman reacts to Kimmel pause. You can't fire somebody because you're trying to suck up to an authoritative. Hold on. David Letterman reacts to Kimmel pause. You can't fire someone because you're trying to suck up to an authoritarian criminal administration in the Oval Office. Ooh, that's hard. Okay, David Letterman. Hold on. Do anybody know Letterman's cultural orientation? Do you know what he is, brother Fox? He's Jewish. But anyway, we're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna go there neither. We ain't gonna do that. Here we go. So David Letterman has come out swinging. It says Jimmy Kimmel pulled indefinitely by ABC after Charlie Kirk comments. The great grandfather of late night television reacted to the hell no, called him the great grandfather of late night television reacted to the news of Jimmy Kimmel Live. Was put on pause by ABC after FCC chairman Brendan Carr threatened the network over Kimmel's comments about the alleged killer of Charlie Kirk. Letterman speaking Thursday at the Atlantic Festival called The Move Misery. It's ridiculous. You can't go around firing somebody because you're fearful or trying to suck up to an authoritarian criminal administration in the Oval Office. That's just not how it works. How this works, I'm sorry. The former host of The Late Show said that he had been texting with Kimmel after the move. He's sitting up in his bed taking nourishment. He's going to be fine. He's sitting up in bed taking nourishment. He's going to be fine. I wonder what that means. David Letterman to Jeffrey Goldberg on Jimmy Kimmel's suspension. You can't go. Okay, no, that's when he was talking to somebody. I ain't gonna play that. So if y'all want to see that whole interview and whatever he said, that's on it's on X. So Letterman joked that he was going to do the same thing for 30 years. We all see where this is going. It's managed media and it's no good, he said. We all listen. FCC, SEC, the censorship, we all know this shit is managed media, man. We know we ain't got no freedom of speech. We know we can get shut down at any moment in time. We know, goddamn it, if we say the wrong thing and we speak out about the wrong shit, man, that First Amendment, that is bullshit. We know ain't no such thing as freedom of speech if you ain't, goddamn it, being told to say it. If they not telling you to say it, you can't say it, period. He pointed out that he made jokes about 6 presidents, from Jimmy Carter through to Barack Obama. Although he laughed that not so much about Carter, he was a sweet guy. The point is beating up on these people rightly or wrongly, accurately or perhaps inaccurately, in the name of comedy. Not once were we squeezed by anyone from the governmental agency, let alone the dreaded FCC, he said. Like this council culture. I guess this the council culture that they talking about. You know what I'm saying? I guess this that council culture. And it's hard being a comedian nowadays, I guess, with this council culture with certain things that you can and can't say. I remember when Dave Chappelle for a minute was going through that. So Letterman also called out Carr. This guy at the FCC said, we can do things the easy way. We can do things the hard way. Who is hiring these ghouls? Mario Puzo, he joked. See, and again, I said he's Jewish, right? Ain't shit finna happen to David Letterman. See, David Letterman can say these things. Jimmy Kimmel ain't in the right space to be making these type of jokes. Whether he wrote them or whether he had his team of writers write them. You know what I'm saying? See, but guess what? This is a time, I guess, where that white privilege didn't pan out too well this time, Fox. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Master Teacher, that white privilege, he have right.
Yeah,
Excuse
luck
me.
ran out that time. You right.
Yeah, right privilege. Look, right privilege didn't hold.
I got quiet. I'm like,
Hell no. It said it comes 2 months later after Letterman also shared his views on the cancellation of the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. He said, I don't think it was money, Letterman said on a video on the Letterman YouTube channel. This is pure cowardice. Damn. Government threats against Jimmy Kimmel are truly empty, Democratic FCC Commissioner Anna Gomez says. So, wait a minute. Government threats against Jimmy Kimmel are truly empty, Democratic FCC Commissioner Anna Gomez says. So, if Anna Gomez is saying this, why could, well, I guess because she's just the commissioner. She ain't really got no power because my boy pulled that shit. He must be the one that pulled it. The Brendan dude he must got soul power because oh shit, she might be losing her job next. If she said that these threats, oh well, no, hold on. Okay, let me back up. Let me read this one more time. Government threats against Jimmy Kimmel are truly empty, Democratic FCC Commissioner Anna Gomez said. I don't know. You could take that any kind of way. Now that I'm reading and I'm slowing it down, you could probably about take that any kind of way. But nonetheless, Jimmy Kimmel ass got fired. He ain't on TV no more. But guess what? He still got white privilege. He gonna find a job sooner or later. David might hook him up. He said, when you're under contract for millions, your free speech is limited by your employees' policies. That's facts.
Yeah, but go further. Like Charlie Kirk, that situation, a lot of people fired right now, especially if they talk wrong about that boy.
Yeah, but see, that goes back like when Brother Frank was telling us about how Trump was coming out saying, man, if anybody say anything bad about me, I'm gonna ban their ass, take their ass off. And he was doing that shit.
He already been doing that. That's why I'm not surprised when they brought the flags to have masks for that boy. I mean, you gotta be careful nowadays. We got 3 more years of this dude, or 4, whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all better be cool. Y'all just killed his friend.
You said they just killed his friend?
I said his friend.
Oh, his friend. Oh, his friend. Oh,
he was part of Turning Point America, blah, blah, blah. And then this happened to him. They didn't bring the flags down low when it came to some of our people, being honest with
you. Yeah, that's true, bro. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. This shit crazy, man. Yeah, my kids out here acting crazy, man. They're 104 20 high school.
Did you see that video? Because you said you didn't see that, but it's where the dudes from Chicago was like, and I think it was gangbangers. They was like, I wish he would. Like, wow.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of that, but like I say, man, they ain't pulled. They here, but I knew it wasn't gonna be what a lot of people thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I just knew that. I knew it wasn't gonna be what a lot of people thought it was gonna be. But listen, man, he just using this. And listen, Brody, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Listen, if I was Trump, I'll be doing the same shit. Honestly,
I was gonna ask you that question. Go ahead.
I would, bro, because
I know exactly what he's doing. That's why I'm not challenging you, but I'm like,
I mean, I'm not saying, but see, but again, just because I would be doing what he's doing, that doesn't mean that my mission or my plan would be the same, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense. It don't have to be the same for your ideology, but you would execute some of these same orders that we're hearing about. Me too.
Yeah.
Because all he's doing is he's pulling the military back from all these, expensive tours and re-upping them here. And fortifying your base, like it's like Command and Conquer. Be good. Somebody hit your base from the inside, and us little black people being considered terrorists too. So be careful. That's all he's doing. And then we're ready for the next war, his next term, or not his next term, but his next year, because he got a couple years in.
Yeah, facts. Hey, Uncle P says, by the way, Jimmy has a $50 million nest egg. He'll be fine. Hey, speaks to the white privilege. Shit. Trump did not. What did he say? Professor says Trump did that to make an excuse for those people to have a reason to reinstitute slavery.
That might be true, but slavery for who?
Right, because
we're Remo. Slave.
Well, I don't know, Remo. I don't know, because now at this point, I'm starting to think Trump don't give a fuck who is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right about now, I'm thinking Trump don't give a fuck who. Everybody is at his beck and you know what I'm saying?
Well, just look. If you talk about slavery, just look at the prison system. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, and listen, and y'all, I wish y'all would stop this shit. Listen, y'all. I don't give a fuck if you give me the per capita number, whatever type of number you're gonna give me. It's more white folks in jail than it is black people. And I don't like using the black word, but listen, it's more of them in jail than it is us. And that's
it's not black people. It's an amalgamation. It's an international squad of slavery.
Yeah. Yeah, but of course, you know, they gonna push that on us because man, you push that on us, and if the rest of the world catch wildfire, that's just it makes it easier for them to keep their foot on our neck. If they can get if they can get everybody else on board with thinking that our people ain't shit, no matter where we go, no matter what we think, no matter how much we aspire, no matter how much we accomplish, no matter what goals we knock down, no matter what walls we run through, the narrative about us is going to be the same. We lazy, we shiftless, we don't do shit, we don't know nothing, we're destructive, savage, beast ass people. And a lot of times, even if we act like that, but guess what? They act like that too, because a lot of the behaviors and things that we learn and know, we get it from them. Like, goddamn it, this gang activity, this tearing shit up, like we get that shit from them. This so-called slang and ebonics that they say we speak, we get that shit from them. Because in order for us to learn English, we was listening to Massa, right? Well, it wasn't my motherfucking, I'm sorry, wasn't my master, but you know what I'm saying? We was listening to them talk, right? Like I hate when people be like, no, but no. Actually, and don't nobody speak the damn we're not gonna get into that, but yeah, everything is a learned
I'm
condition,
busting him
right?
laughing because he about to go in.
But then on the flip side of that, Brody, but on the flip side of that, all the things that they learned, yeah, they did learn from us. You know, they did come to us for understanding. You know, and we gave them, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge, a lot of the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that they do have. And they took that shit back to their people and they ran with it. They was like, look, but these dumb motherfuckers, look, they think this shit is just some old you know what I'm saying, la la goosey type shit, man. Look, we
Can
can
I
take
add something to your spiel when you get ready?
yeah, hold on. I'm finna put the duck out right now. We can take this shit because they don't know no better. Man, we'll run their ass for the rest of this motherfucking millennium. And sure enough, that's what the fuck they doing.
Are you ready? Okay. So
Go ahead.
my question, I'm gonna dig a little deeper, you know, do Alice in Wonderland for a second. What am I called? Like, in far as occupation, I'm called this is rhetorical, so don't answer. But I'm called an indentured servant. I'm gonna just let that marinate for 1 second. Because the question, the underlying question I asked a moment ago is slavery for who? And I guess the more qualifying question is, when did slavery end? And indentured servant means you're still in servitude or slavery. You know, I get technical with words. So it's like it's a circular argument. It's kind of like why I said, go ahead, play that sound bite, bearded. Because, well, I'm not being conspiracy theory, but police officers, teachers, lawyers, if you work for the park district, you're technically considered on your taxes as an indentured servant. So, all right, let's go further. You're talking about military. You're talking about, those are all still technically military level. If you're federal, you're contractor, but you're still an indentured servant. So you're hired. You're a gun for hire. You're a slave. Yeah. But and it's going back to Moors and all that history we talked about, like who put who in slavery first. You remember that? Be good, because you're a story like me. Our dads were story, right? So it's like, when did it end? And also, what Remo said, they never stopped slavery, brother. I mean, you feel freer, that's great, but how do you get your money? You an American? Oh, okay. You got a social security number? Oh, okay.
Birth certificate?
Okay, and slavery, brother. I'm just saying. But I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna put the duck out like you say so.
Yeah, man. We go get these IDs, we go get these driver's licenses, we accept these birth certificates. And again, you know, yeah. So and what I hate is that they attach the sovereignty shit to it. Or this sovereign, you can't be a fucking sovereign citizen, man. That shit don't even sound right. And you can't be sovereign unless you go somewhere else. That shit ain't finna happen in America. You feel me? It just ain't.
Yeah, I understand. I always had an issue with that part. You're right, bro. Sorry, but you're right.
Yeah, man. But listen, man. Listen. Don't listen to me, man. I ain't telling y'all not to go get these people's IDs and these people's driver's license and these people birth certificate and social security card without y'all learning and digging deeper into, you know what I'm saying, what this thing entails. You know what I'm saying? It entails a lot. It's a journey that I'm kind of going through right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the process. It's a long journey, and You know, I'm going through that process by myself, but I'm finna actually get with some brothers. And I'm just because I just want to see how this gonna go. You know what I'm saying, and see how you know what I'm saying, to see if this information that they really got, if it's you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with them. I'm gonna rock with them. You know what I'm saying? But behind closed doors, I got to because I don't know enough yet. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm starting my own process with a person who I know got what's going on. But again, it's some brothers, man, that's really out here trying to help people out. So I'm gonna rock with them, man. And they part of my little circle, so I'm gonna rock with them and see how that go. You know what I'm saying? But again, behind closed doors, because I don't know if they ass know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And if I say let's go, and I grab y'all ass, and y'all motherfuckers ain't trying to come with me, I'm gonna leave y'all ass where y'all at, because I don't say I ain't tell you to bring your ass. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it like that.
We'll be like, you sound like
no, because what I'm trying to say is I ain't running away from the fight. I ain't running away from the battle. I ain't trying to not help get the information to free our people in any way that we can. But if it ain't looking good, and you know it's time to get away and fight another day type situation, and y'all ass trying to sit there and fight, and all the troops is falling, I'm gonna leave your ass with the rest of the troops that's falling, and I'm gonna go back and recuperate. Yeah, hell yeah, man, hell yeah. Like no, y'all ass crazy, bro. Listen. I'm not finna jump off no damn ship if I ain't jumping into no other boat. How long you think we gonna stay in the water and float? I'm for real. I'm like simple answer. I'm not jumping off no boat unless I got another vehicle or some type of other apparatus that's gonna get me across this motherfucking ocean. I'm not just finna jump in this water and float. I'm not. I ain't falling. No, not for nobody. Nobody. My mama, my daddy, my kid. No. No, we got to stick to the plan. You feel me? And it get hard sometimes, bro. Because a lot of times when we doing things or we think we doing things for good, you know, we don't stick to the plan because we think, oh well, shit, we didn't got this far. And we no, it's a lot. It's a lot. But again, I'm not telling y'all not to go get no IDs. I'm not telling y'all not to go get no licenses. You know what I'm saying? All I'm telling y'all is to go understand law, go study this shit, man, and really find out what these people is doing to us because it's atrocious and it's sad, and we allow it to happen every fucking day, you know. But like when my oracle came on, man, I fuck with what he was saying about all that. You know, we gave it to him, the maritime law, the law of the land, and all that shit. But bro, at the end of the day, man, even if we know all that, even if let's just say for the sake of this conversation, we were the one to implement the law of the land or da 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 da. We don't run shit. We ain't got shit. We don't back nothing. Doing that shit, bro, one or two or three or four might sneak through the cracks. But how likely is it that us as a culture, even first of all, we don't do shit together, but how likely is it that they gonna let 100, 200, 300, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 people through with that shit? No, they gonna let certain
bro. Talk that truth.
And then, you know, so I've been here with this shit too. Hold on, because I know a lot of people don't know this. NDAs, MBAs. You know you gotta sign a non-disclosure agreement when you start going through this shit. When you start getting
yeah.
When you start getting to a certain part, you have to get the fuck out of here. That like if you gotta do that, it ain't real. See what I'm saying? Like, why am I signing an NBA?
Well, so you got to factor in. I know it's your show, but I went through that with Intelligent Generation. In NDA, I had to sign it for 4 years. I mean, I couldn't talk about my intellectual property because while I was working with them, that was theirs. So just want to put that out there. And in some cases, with guys, with girls, ideas and styles, and yeah, it's necessary, bro. When I got out of my NDA, I talked about everything I did as an electrical engineer, and I was smooth. I didn't have to worry about them coming back to court.
Yeah, but if you're looking for some sovereignty, or if you're looking for a way to break free from a people, and they still making you sign an NDA, are you really breaking free? Are you really breaking away?
No, I'm agreeing with you. You're going back to slavery, though. I'm not disagreeing with you. You can go back to
like
making
you
my
said,
rules before I get ready for work. But
We all in indentured service. So narratives and dialogue say we came a long way, but still got a long way to go, man. And that's facts, brother. You know what I'm saying? And again, man, that's why I like doing some of these things. Sometimes, listen, some people don't know, you know, and listening to me, Brother Fox, or when narrative and dialogues, anybody come up on the panel that's got some great things to say, you know, I think we give the people a little bit, you know, we put a little fat on them. You know what I'm saying? We put a little fat on them. Now, whether they take that fat and continue to make it fatty, or if they take that fat and just use it for what it needs to be used for, you know, fuel at any given certain point in time, you know. And don't get me wrong, man, because you know some motherfuckers take fat, they just let it build up and get fat. God damn it, you know what I'm saying? Now that can too much fat can be dangerous. Now, I'll let y'all know that too. Too much fat can be dangerous, just like anything else. Too much fat can be dangerous. So be careful about what you put into your body. And not only your body, your mind, man. You got to be careful, man. Because listen, you can get all this great information, man, and that shit'll drive you crazy, bro. Or you get all this good information, man, and you think you're helping it. You ain't doing shit but hurt because you don't understand. You know, that's why I say anytime I talk about something that I'm doing, or that I'm trying to do, or that I'm in the process of doing, and you guys know if I know about it, I don't shortcut. I come right out with it. But if I'm doing it and I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, that person, I say, well, look, y'all, man, I'm doing this. Well, once I, you know what I'm saying, do my due diligence, once I do my proper vet work, once I do my research, once I get everything that I need, once I cross all my T's and dot all my I's and put all my ducks in a row, then I can come back and I can explain it and I can give it to the people the way the people need to have it. But until then, you know, I'm just only speaking from maybe from how I just started or what I didn't know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get people too much because, like I say, man, too much fat, man, too much fat can be deadly, brother. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't know what to do with it, man. Especially if you don't know what to do with it. But look, man, we done reached our time here on Bearded Conversation. Well, listen, I'm trying to wait for my Brody because I thought he was gonna email me some songs and I was gonna play these songs. Let me see. Let me check these. Man, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, I support my peoples, man. You know, I'm all about the supporting of the peoples. And I guess he didn't send me nothing. Well, tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully he'll pop on Friday. I think I got his, oh shit, he got a new number. God damn it. I should have got his number before he got on. Damn. Matter of fact, I got his email. Hopefully his email the same. I'm gonna email him. But anyway, before we get off, I got one more article that I wanted to read and discuss with you guys. I talked a little bit about this yesterday. This David dude, uh, 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 romantic homicide singer David issued statement on Celeste's death investigation. So I guess he came out and said something. But and I watched my Brody for show TV. He was like, man, the man sung about, it's crazy because I said before for show started talking about it this morning. I actually said like, look, I hope because who was it, Monkey Man? I believe it was Monkey Man that brought it to my attention that the name of the song was Romantic Homicide, and now they trying to potentially link that song was talking about that young lady, and that the song was dropped on September the 7th, which was her birthday, or the day she came up missing, or some crazy shit like that. It's crazy, man. He said, cross your T's, dot all your I's, and watch your P's and Q's along the way. And you know it, don't you, brother Narrative? Um, well, I've never heard of this guy. So David the musician behind the song Romantic Homicide. I haven't heard this song. So listen, if y'all want to go check it out. So, and when I get off tonight, I'm gonna go look this song up. It said it got famous on TikTok. When I'm gonna go look this song up and I'm gonna listen to the song and see what I can get out of the song. And if I come back tomorrow telling y'all like, oh shit, yeah, oh shit. But anyway, see, and now they get smart. So behind the song Romantic Homicide is being linked to a homicide investigation. A Tesla registered to the singer, whose real name is David Anthony Burke, was found on September the 8th to have human remains in his trunk, following the Los Angeles Police Department responding to reports of a bad odor coming from the vehicle. Now, the body of the girl that has been identified by authorities. So I guess, you know what I'm saying, the car was left on the street and it got towed. So it was in an impound. And and when it was in an impound, it had a horrible stench coming from it. And I guess I don't know if they opened it up or if they called the police to open it up. So the 15-year-old girl name is Celeste Rivas. So she's 15 now. When I guess during the time when she came up missing, I think she was either 14 or 13 or something like that. And then they said the little girl had a tattoo around her finger, the same kind of tattoo as she had. And then, the other article that I read was talking about how it mentioned that she had a boyfriend named David, and his name is David. Here we go. And she was identified through forensics. Officials told NBC Los Angeles on September the 17th. There is also no cause of death according to Yahoo. What you mean then? What it's the cause of death is she was mutilated. Let's start there, and then we get over to the extra shit. You know what I'm saying? The way they write these things up. So the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner is working to determine how Rivas died, but police are treating it as a homicide investigation. She died, first of all, because she was dismembered. But I don't know what they said. They try to see whether she was drugged, whether she was beaten, or if she was shot, or whatever the case may have been, and then dismembered, because she could have been messed up before whoever severed her body parts. You know what I'm saying? So but in the end, I wonder how far is this gonna go, because they didn't say what parts that were found if it was dismembered. I don't know if they found the top half or the bottom half or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They not releasing
it. Evidence thing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So David is currently on tour throughout North America and Europe for his debut album, Withered. It has remained silent about the investigation for the most part. But David's team has released a statement about the incident. A spokesperson for the 20-year-old told, "Oh, he only 20? Oh, I thought he was older than that." Okay. But still, hey, listen, I ain't saying it like that. Because 20, he shouldn't be fucking with no 13, 14, 15-year-old, nothing. Like, you 20 years old, brother. Like, no, I ain't saying it like that. I'm saying 20 because I didn't know he was that young. I thought he was older. Because it didn't give his age in the last article, the last two articles that I read yesterday. Uh, a spokesperson for the 20-year-old told NBC News that he had been informed about what happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities. The statement appears in a story from NBC News on the initial investigation. When Los Angeles police first found the body, the girl appeared to have been deceased inside of the vehicle for an extended period of time before being found, according to authorities. NBC News adds that another body was found. What the fuck? Wait a minute. NBC News adds that another body was found in a car Tuesday at a different tow yard in South Los Angeles as part of an investigation into a missing person. Police said that tow yard is near Western and Gage Avenue, around 7 miles south of Hollywood. Now, I don't know if these two incidents are linked or anything like that. They not saying that, or we don't know if it could be the other body parts of the girl. So David has kept active in music ever since he became a social media star. Only 5 days before Reba's body was found in the vehicle, Fortnite posted that David had written the first official anthem for the video game, a track called Lock and Loaded. David's career took off within the last few years after he started to create his own music to score Fortnite videos he made for YouTube. He eventually moved to TikTok, where many of his songs went viral. E! Online notes that David's career, some of his early releases included Romantic Homicide and Here With Me. So I'm not pushing that y'all go check out the young man's music, but I'm gonna go listen to that Romantic Homicide myself, because I want to know if that song can give me any type of insight or any type of information, saying about this little girl. And they doing it too, And so, we just doing our investigative journalism as well, because he a 20-year-old man, and he on tour, and he doing great for himself. And man, come on, man. Like, please, 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 I hope that this brother didn't unalive this young Mexican girl. That'll be such a tragedy to his life and to her career. I mean, to her life and his own life, bro. Like, you doing so good, like, or was it? And we don't know, oh man. But again, we don't know if they could have been doing drugs together. She could have overdosed, and listen. It's all type of shit. But I just hope that this young brother, man, didn't have nothing to do with this young lady being unalive. But and what's crazy is it's all looking like it's him because again, it's his Tesla. You know what I'm saying, Brody? We got witnesses in her family saying that her boyfriend name was David. You know what I'm saying? They got the same tattoo. But then I also seen in another article somewhere that a lot of people or a lot of famous actors or whatever have this same tattoo. So now, is this a cult? Is this some type of
Bearded conspiracies.
listen, man, listen, I ain't gonna listen. That's what I'm saying, man. We don't know, y'all. But man, listen again, man. I have fun with y'all tonight, man. Big ups to my big bro, man. Came up here, man. I was feeling under the weather, man. He came up here, man. You came up here and perked me up like a perk 30, baby. Hey. No, I'm bullshit about the perk 30, y'all. We don't do those.
I'm cool. I thought you would like my ass, but I'm glad I helped out when I can.
Yeah, you put man, cuz bro, my sinuses. I ain't sick. I know Uncle P said, man, no, Uncle P, my man, these sinuses, this allergy shit, bro.
I'm on the same page. We had a weather change. I'm gonna say, you know, I'm an asthmatic, so it's like that's why we like I can't
That's
do too much.
horrible, bro. Yeah, I'm talking about, man, bro. I'm gonna
You got
tell
the
y'all,
mucus
man.
build up. I heard it. I'm like,
Yeah. When I say y'all, I got
you
a
gotta
headache
burn some
out
incense, some oils, boy. Drink some tea, hot toddy, do that.
I told the people that earlier, man. When I say I got a headache out this world, y'all don't understand. I am forcing myself through this shit. Like and I've been doing good because I ain't been making the facial expression. Boy, my
But
head feel like
you
that.
still deal with the kids though, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, they catch you faster like me. I'm vaccinated and everything. I'm like a tank, but I know when I'm getting sick, I'm like, okay, these kids and it's instantaneous. If you last 2-3 weeks, you know you getting it again and again from your surroundings. But that's a different story. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, yeah. And this that shit. Not only these, man. Look, shit. These people, man, out here coughing, sneezing, wiping, touching shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I like that though, because that's how we fight shit. I don't believe. I ain't gonna say, oh, you know what? I ain't gonna say that because if I say that, that's gonna lead us down a rabbit hole, and they might put a strike on my ass again. Yep, we ain't gonna do that. Listen, hey, man, get yourself together. How you get yourself together, man? Look, just stay aware of what's going on in your situation, man. When you feel like you get sick, if you need to go to the doctor, if you need to do whatever you need to do whatever you do as an individual to help yourself get better. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention to your health. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to your mental, even though that's got something to do with health as well. Pay attention to your financial. Make sure your pockets are straight, man. And pay attention to your surrounding and the people that's around you, man. And try to help them be better and build. Now, before we get up out of here, you know I always like for my panelists to close us out. So close us out so we can take it home, baby.
Bro, you called me in the middle. I was about to get offline about 20 minutes ago, but you know, off the strength of you, I was like sticking around because I went to school. I basically went to school with you, but it was different schools or whatever. But check out the show Wednesday on Disney. All right, he talked about his show. Check it out. I've been watching it. If you old fan like me of the Addams Family, it's really nice because Fester came back in the episode and I was like, "That's me." You all know about Fester. He was in a mental asylum and stuff, and he also had electricity come from his hand. So, you know, I'm going with that. But to close your show out, just throwing a little positive back at you because I was like, all right, Remo, that's a good show, but I got a bad recommendation if you're a fan like me. But what I'm saying is shows like this are therapy for the masses. So that's why I keep supporting you. Even if you mute me, even if you kick me off the show and you de-wrench me and re-wrench me. Look, it's cool. I went to school with you, so this don't hurt me. Help you build the system. But what I'm saying is shows like this is therapeutic for somebody. So keep it going. That's all I got. I gotta get ready to deal with the circus tomorrow. Well, I didn't say that. I'm an educator. But yeah, I will talk to you later. I get ready. I'm gonna watch my show about an hour long of Wednesday doing crazy stuff to people that I wish I could do to people. And I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
Care, man.
This man, he gotta go. He did call the kids clowns and shit, man. God, no, he didn't. I said that. He didn't call them clowns. He said circus. I don't want y'all to. He didn't say that. He said circus. But yeah, man, this was a good bill, man. This was a great discussion, man. And I appreciate my brother, man, for bringing that energy, man. Because like I say, y'all, don't get me wrong, man. I appreciate Uncle P and everybody else in the chat as well, man. Cause y'all helped me through this tonight. Y'all, if y'all don't know, y'all really helped me through this tonight, man. My motherfucking head, it's banging and still banging. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you. fucking pills I'm taking. These Allen, look how big these motherfuckers are, bro. Like, bro, this shit don't help, bro. It's like I done took a whole fucking bottle. I'm complaining about nothing. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I took a whole bottle of them. Not a whole bottle, because I ain't, yeah, but I'm just saying, bro, like, popping these motherfuckers like I'm eating Tic Tacs, man. This shit don't work. Well, I know why I still got my headache, because I usually like to take Excedrin. And that's Excedrin seems like that's the only thing that helps. So in the morning, I'm gonna go get me some Excedrin if I still got this headache. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. We had a good time tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. So I'm gonna leave you like I came to you. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Once again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Man, there's a lot going on out here. Uh, Again, it's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of diversions. It's a lot of things that's stopping us from doing what we need to be doing. So listen, y'all, take these distractions and take these diversions, and listen. Let's make them think that they really distracted and diverting us, and let's use this time to plan wisely, y'all. Let's use this time to talk to one another, to grow in a space where we can collectively come together to change the narrative, to move the needle, to do what we need to do as a community, as a people, as a culture. And listen, I'm not by myself. I know I ain't the only one that's down to being the lowest on the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like my boy L Boogie, man, he got a line in this song. I can't remember it, but it goes a little it go like so our position on the totem pole can be higher, or like we looking at the higher us. What he said, the higher us, not higher us. So our position on the totem pole can be higher up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, start elevating, start growing, start taking accountability, start taking responsibility for the shit that's going on inside and outside of your community. Whether you think you got something to do with it or not, guess what? You fucking do. So let's change it. Let's make this shit right, and let's do what we need to do to keep growing as a people, man. And don't forget those 5 key components of life that we should be mastering, y'all. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time on the way out the door, y'all, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. Let's get it, man. Y'all know what it is, man. That's what we about. That's what we about. That's what we gonna continue to be about, man. From the bottom of my heart, man, to the top of my mind, I want to let y'all know that without y'all, there wouldn't be no bearded conversation, man. Like I told you, whether I'm sick, rain, hail, sleet, or snow, man. And when I come up here and I talk to y'all and I give my heart or I give my opinions or y'all listen or whether y'all don't agree or whether y'all agree, like this shit is therapeutic for me. I love doing this. I hope y'all love coming here. Listen, ideas, I take them. They open. Listen, I'm not perfect. I know sometimes when we come up on the stream, some shit I do that ain't right. Some things I do, you know what I'm saying, is wrong. Like, man, I'm only getting better. And with y'all keeping me in line and keeping me straight and keeping me on the path, and well, us keeping each other on the right path. We can't do nothing but go up. You feel me? So, man, let's support each other, man. And like I say, I forgot to say E40 that thing and sprinkle a little support on top, because a little support go a long way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but let's just keep that in mind, man. So y'all know what it is, man. Don't meet us here, beat us here. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, man, for Freaky, nah, not Freaky Friday, man. Hey, for Bearded Studios, man, we will be in the building tomorrow. I'm trying to pull out a guest. Try to pull out a guest for y'all, man. I'm trying to get this little female along, man. I don't know how it's gonna work. I've been trying to get on for a minute, man. So hopefully we can do this tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But if not, y'all know we gonna be in the building and we gonna rock out. We gonna turn Bearded Studios into the Bearded Lounge if she don't slide through. You feel me? But yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. All superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. Oh, Uncle P, Cito ass ain't got back to me. So, what I did though, I told Monkey Man, well, I asked Monkey Man to make me a beat. So I gotta ask, I'm gonna ask L Boogie and I'm gonna ask Megateeth, Uncle P. I'm gonna get 3 beats from him, and I'm gonna send them to Cito, and I'm gonna see if Cito want to rock out with. But I'm also still trying to get in contact with Dizzy. What is it? Diggy Diamonds. That's the name of the person or name of the brother that made that beat that Cito did it to. You know what I'm saying? He ain't popping, but you know what I'm saying? He monetizing his own shit now. So I'm still trying to get in contact with him to ask him, can I use just that part of it? And guess what? When you listen to it, Cito took some things out, so it ain't, but it's still his beat though. You feel me? So I'm trying to get in contact to see what that, because man, I don't want to lose that. And I'm glad I didn't put so, and Tito left it open. So when I talk over the song at the end, he left it open because I was supposed to jump on it, but I'm glad I did, because then we could use it. I could then, because you know my intellectual property is important, man. That's why I tell all my artists and all these people that come in on Friday and Saturday, bro. I know y'all like to grab these beats off of YouTube and things of that nature before I get up out of here. But listen, man, that's why we got brothers and sisters and shorties out here making these beats, man. Go support your peoples. Go get these beats go get the original. As long as you paying for it, man, and then guess what? Also, you got to be careful. We talked about intellectual property on the show that I was on the other day, this music review show that I was on. You know, when you paying for it, man, make sure that paperwork saying that all rights are yours. You know, because then you go buy some shit from somebody, you know what I'm saying? And then when you go play it, next thing you know, motherfucker suing you, talking about something, you stole this beat, you to pay them $100. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, man, you get a receipt. Make sure you write, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, listen, hey, it's a lot that go into this, man. You know, it's just not being an artist, man. We got you know what? We'll talk about that tomorrow. But anyway, man, we out of here, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I say, man, all superheroes know what case, but they still need their theme music. So to all my superheroes, all my Beardonians, and all my beautiful people, man, we out. God damn. Well, look, Uncle P, I'm trying to close. Look, Uncle P, I'm down there for the talk for another couple of more hours. Oh my goodness. What's going on? Well, we out of here, y'all, man. Good night. Love y'all, man. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. What up, man? Yeah.
We doing? You know what? Pause now. We're not gonna end on that. Well, hold on, man. We're not gonna end on that. You know what I want to end on? I end on something else, Uncle P. I'm gonna end on something else, man. I end on something else. And that's how we open the joint up. I end on something else. This is what I want. I end it on this, man. We gonna end it on this good note. We ain't end it on this no him, man. We end it on some country music, man. I'm gonna end it on this Timeless Flow by Dan Fisher, man, downstate Illinois, man. That's what we gonna end it on, man. Cause this is a jovial song, man. Let's get it.
Bottle in hand, stars paint the night. Timeless love, yeah, it feels so right. River runs deep like veins through my chest. Every sip with you, I know I'm blessed. Why don't you come grab a bottle with me? Claim your place.
Hold on, man. Man, as I'm ending the show, I thought you was, hold on. Now let me cuss him out. See, look, how you pop back on?
I literally had to do a couple of things. I sent you the music, and then
That's what. Boy, I thought you was sending that shit 30 minutes ago. All right, y'all, check it out. Before we get up out of here, man, because I did tell my brody we was gonna play it. Like, bro, what the hell? I'm like, boy,
my phone was tweaking, bro. My phone was tweaking. I had to try to fix that shit.
Man, this boy here dang back. Hold on, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, before we get up out of here, man. Hey, no, so what I'm gonna do is, matter of fact, this is even better. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close out with one of his songs, and tomorrow we're gonna play them other two because I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. So out of Ben Had Turban and Ain't Tripping, which one you want us to close the show out with, brother? Which one?
Ooh, shit. Go ahead and try it. Go do Ben Had, folks. That's my favorite one right now. That's some new shit.
All right, y'all. Now, this is what we're gonna close the show out with. We're gonna close it out with Ben Had, man, by my boy Bands G. That's BAND.
It ain't done yet though, but hey.
We know why you sending me shit that ain't done?
Cause I got to get my engineer.
I'm thinking, well, why you rolling your big ass head, motherfucker? You said you had 9 songs. I'm thinking they done.
I do. I got all recorded, but they not engineered.
They not mixed and mastered yet.
Yeah, mixed and mastered. Yeah, mixed and mastered. But they good enough to listen to. They good enough to bounce to.
Oh yeah. Facts. Okay, all right. Well, let's check it out, man. We gonna close the show out. We gonna start this shit back over. Listen, y'all. Like I say, man, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Don't forget to master those 5 key components of life: love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. Listen, don't meet us here, beat us here. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me. Big ups to everybody that hit the pedal tonight. My boy Bands G, Master Teacher Fox Down. I'm your boy. Beer Gang is Con, aka the Con Man. We gonna close the show out tonight with Ben Had by my boy Bands G. Hey, make sure you pop in tomorrow because we're gonna play them other two. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna rock out and we're gonna have some good discussion, man. Make sure you're on time, man. Come in tomorrow if you ain't got nothing to do about.
What you got? 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
About you know what I'm saying? Pop on tomorrow, man. I might do a little longer stream tomorrow because it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you come back in the building, man, so we can kick it and chit chat. But I ain't feeling good, so you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here and give me some replenishment and recuperation. But Ben Had, man, by my boy, Bands G. Let's get it, y'all. Oh, shit, my bad. Damn, my dumb ass, man. I ain't even hooked nothing up. Look, I'm trying to play the song and I ain't even hooked nothing up. Hold on.
This like a radio hit too. This like a radio hit. Y'all ain't ready.
We said, we ain't ready because it's like a radio hit.
It's like a radio hit. It should be on the radio, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, we finna find out now. We finna find out now. Let's get it.
Hey, it's BOS and G, man. Oh, yeah. I said, been getting money, been getting paper, been had hundreds, been had haters. If you
world premiere, y'all.
Fuck skater. I say, been getting money, been getting paper, been had hundreds, been had haters. If you ain't talking money, I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm on the ground like a motherfucking skater. I say, if you ain't getting money, get up out the way. I've been getting money headed straight to the bank. I don't give a fuck, cause you know I do my thing. Money on my mind, it's all in the bank. Then had haters, yeah, all these fucking people. All these niggas rap, but no, we ain't equal. Commas right behind me, yeah, with all the zeros. Yeah, I killed the shit, damn, like Resident Evil. Pockets filled up. Look like they got the mumps. Always high as fuck. And I always been getting money, been getting paper, been had hundreds, been had haters. If you ain't talking money, I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm on the ground like a motherfucking skater. I say, been getting money, been getting paper, been had hundreds, been had haters. If you ain't talking money, I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm on the ground like a motherfucking skater. I say, no, them ain't my kids, yeah, they some little rascals. Flow so hot, yeah, this shit like Tabasco. We still lit, so why you gotta ask for? Join the fucking race, so niggas get laughed up. All these niggas tough, man, all they actors. Yeah, I talk my shit, so you know they getting wrapped up. No, I'm not Kane, but you about to feel the wrath for. Bands fucking G, yeah, you know I'm coming back for. Yeah, I'm on my grind just like Tony Hawk. Young nigga came straight from out the dark. Yeah, I'm feeling incredible, just like the Hawk. Put myself together while I pick the ass apart. Been getting money, been getting paper, been had hundreds, been had haters. If you ain't talking money, I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm on the grind like a motherfucking skater. I say, been getting money, been had paper, been getting hundreds, been had haters. Yeah, I'm on the grind like a motherfucking skater. If you ain't talking money, I'll see you later. I say, getting money, been had haters. Okay. See you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Peter, man.
The Monko.
Bang.
Shit like that.
Yeah, it's stuck in your head already.
I fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with it. I like it. I ain't gonna lie.
That's something
You know what I'm
different.
saying? I fuck with it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Big ups to Bands G for closing us out tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, tune in tomorrow, man. Hey, man, hurry up and fix them them songs together, man, so I can you know what I'm saying, how them versions so I can put them inside of this, you know what I'm saying? so I can rock it. So what I've been doing now, everybody that's sending me music, I just been trying to upload it into the StreamYard. You know what I'm saying?
I
And what I'm gonna
understand.
do is I'm just gonna rotate the songs out and and put new songs in as I can. I'm trying to
Yeah.
first I gotta see how many songs it can hold, and I'm gonna re-rotate them out or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
man, make sure you pop in tomorrow because I'm gonna play them other two joints. I might matter of fact, I ain't no mic. I'm gonna open up the show with one of the other ones. So man, tap in tomorrow, tune in tomorrow, man. And you know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. I want to chop it up with you too, Brody. It's just I ain't feeling good right now, so that's why I'm finna go ahead and jump off. But man, tune in tomorrow so we can chit chat, chop it
I
up, man.
got you. I got it,
Yeah,
big bearded.
yeah.
Hey, bearded con.
Yeah, I want to know how you doing and shit, man, and really talk to you and see what's been going on besides you moving and shit. I know it was real quick, so I really do want to fuck with you and figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just
It's vanilla time. Ain't no vanilla. If you don't go back to chocolate, if you don't go back to chocolate tie, we don't do no vanilla. I don't know what vanilla is. Hey, hey, Miss Chocolate Tie, not vanilla. Hey, if you in the building, hey, be in the building tomorrow at 9. I got a surprise for you, chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that vanilla shit. I like chocolate, man. While she laughing her ass off, man. Hey, man, why y'all coming on right now? I'm finna end the show, man. Because if I don't get off right now, man, and take these pills, man, my medication,
hey, I hope
let me
you
stop.
feel better, bearded.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see this big ass allergy pill, bro? This shit ain't been doing nothing. I nearly took the whole bottle, bro. This shit is killing me, bro.
Nah, allergies. I already know how that be, man. I can't fucking
Yeah,
breathe,
because
man. I
I
got
woke up
allergies.
I thought I was sick and shit, man. I
Yeah.
really thought, oh shit, I'm catching the cold, right? Then next thing you know, I ain't coughing, I ain't sneezing, I got a headache, my eyes watering, my nose fucked up, my ear
Yes,
fucking with me.
sir.
I said, oh shit, it's them allergies. Yeah, I'm like, damn, bro. But yeah, thank you, Miss Chocolate. I ain't calling you vanilla. I refuse to call you vanilla queen. And I like me some chocolate time. I refuse to call you vanilla. You know what I'm saying? I don't like shit vanilla. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, peace and blessings to everybody, man. Before I get up out of here, y'all know what it is, man. When we come together, may we always be on a level. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. Some on the B, some on the B, some on the B. So may it be, family, and peace. Bands, don't forget, tap in, tune in tomorrow, my boy.
Tomorrow.
All
Yes,
right, boy.
sir.
Peace
Thank
out.
you. Peace out, man. Thank you
Peace.
so much.
Peace. 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 Yeah.